We on full screen yet?
That's it live now, eh?
Cool.
Full screen,
Live.
isn't it? Oh, there we are.
That's what we like.
Right.
So are people actually going to watch this shit?
Well,
Oh, there's thousands. Thousands, John.
Thousands.
yeah,
I know
see
at
what
least
it's fucking
two.
Where everybody's join. I've totally forgot how to use this fucking thing. I've no idea
Should we
where
be
the
going
fuck.
You're doing better than I would be.
I'm gonna go that far, Chris.
Should we have a look let's have a look in the talking thing, the chat. That's the fucker.
I fucking can't even see the chat fucking thing.
There we are.
I'm
it's
on my
live.
phone, so I won't know what's
we're
going
live.
on.
Oh, where's the chat? Fuck. We're dead professional, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Slick.
Like a fucking trombone chips.
Right, how do we get this on? Oh, there's one person watching apparently, I think.
Right, we better keep our audience entertained then.
All right. Magic tricks.
Why can't I find any chat on here? Oh, live chat, there we go.
I forgot to ask how we're actually going to sort of do this, really. Is it like, right, we're going to go 23, our choice, and so on and so forth? And
Aye, just go round.
cool.
Do you want to go first, Dave? Because you're the only one that has got everything.
Aye.
Yeah, not bad shout. Yeah.
We'll wait till more folk fucking join. How many people's looking?
Does it should say
Marty
on your side,
Mark's
you're
in it.
the host.
Aye, but I can't fucking see what it is. How you can who the fuck's watching who's new? I'm fucking
Oh,
shit.
I think
at this
there's
crap, I tell you.
3 people watching, maybe. I don't know.
There'll be
Where
8
do you see
million
that?
by 9 o'clock.
Just I'm checking on my phone because it says top messages. There's 5 people now, so I don't know. I think there's people. There are people watching. I don't know if anyone is watching. Do you want to put a comment on?
Aye, put a comment on. I'll be start see who it is.
I got something which hasn't come up yet, but there you go. There we are.
Fuck.
Marty Max in town.
Marky fucking Mark calling us girls.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, look. Oh, they're all coming into the guilty parties, eh? Like,
Oh, there they are. They just didn't want to be first, did they? Fuckers.
malt metal dick. Black leather eyes.
Comment.
The beast.
Beast. Jason.
Beast.
Good evening. All right. Right, we'll just get started then. Fucking anybody else can just fucking join and we'll just fucking
do
go
this.
through there. Like,
By the way, can I
There's
just say
definitely-
this? What says
No.
motorhead 79. 79 is not my fucking age. Okay, just thought I'd mention that.
well, you fucking look like you're 81. Never mind, fucking
I was
79.
going to say, I won't put you anything over 75, mate. Definitely not.
Legend. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'll send you some of
I'm
my
the
fucking
youngest.
pension.
I'm the youngest cunt here, probably. How old are you, Chris?
Me, 48. Just gone 48.
That's like me. I just went 48.
Oh, goodness, that's a
Young
great
bastards.
age. It's 48. Yeah.
It's a fucking. It's getting to vintage, isn't it?
I've just seen Dylan's quote.
Right,
Yeah,
Nicky's
he's
6
too
feet
scared to
long.
come on here, though, isn't he?
Bender. Right. We'll go, Nick. Where's fucking Mark? Where's Mick Mars?
Yeah.
He's probably
I
hobbling.
think I'm the same age as Mick Mars, aren't I?
Fucking thingy.
I'm about the same age as Mick Mars, so yeah. And none of us are
Aye,
blind,
but
so
he
could be
fucking
the
looks
others.
better than you do.
Yeah.
He's still got
Right.
his looks.
Which one of us is
He's got all his
Vincent?
hair, at least.
Right, I'll go first.
Cool.
So, motorhead ranking. You all know what I'm
Whoa.
talking about.
I admit, I've lost shit.
He's lost his fucking mind.
John's not prepared.
I am prepared. Fuck off.
Good
It was one of
lad.
my
There he is.
Look at that. There you go.
79-year-olds. Good movie.
That's young people. There we are. It's a good movie. Anyway, that's what just fell off the shelf for some reason.
I've got,
Yeah,
I've
he's
got, I've
fucking
got to have a
Dustin Lennon.
caveat.
That's your Ouija board.
It is, yeah.
I've got to have a caveat and say that none of these albums suck, but somebody's got to go at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, On Parole.
Interesting.
It's going to suck.
So is this going to be your number 23, or is that the first album that came out?
23.
Intriguing.
Okay.
It just happens to be 23rd, but because I hardly ever listen to it. So, but I mean, Motorhead on Vibrator's a fucking beast. Whatever anyone says, the guitar solo is fucking tits. The Watcher, Leave It Here is amazing. Lost Joy, it's all good, but somebody's got to go last. So, no, On Parole.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's all good. Right, I'm gonna fucking write down your cunts fucking selections. Right, on you go. Whoever's next.
You want me to go next?
Go on then, John. Yeah.
Well, there's 2 albums I don't actually own, so they're my 23 and 22. Well, I've done them as 22 albums, which is only fucking confusing for me because I've done obviously debut and sophomore. So my last is going to be what did I put down? Oh, The World Is Yours from 2010. Only because I don't own it. I quite like Outlaw Music, Lock and Roll Music, and Outlaw the cracking songs, but I haven't lived with it. I've listened to it once this week, so that's my last. That's number 23 for me. Then
it's a good album. Stick with it. It's fucking got some crackers in it.
Yeah, as I said, it's only at the bottom because I can't fucking say, oh, it's me number 6 because it's not. I don't know it enough. You know what it's like. You can find the ones that are at the top of your list are the ones that you just fucking love and that you feel for you, and that didn't hit me first. So I didn't, as you say, Dave, I didn't fucking hate it, but
somebody's got to go last, too.
Yeah, and I had to go for that one and the other one that I don't own. So there it is.
Cool.
So I'm got it. Big lad. You're on.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Happen.
Right. Now, this is what I've already explained to the other 2 lads, but for all you guys watching, this is where I'm going to get shown up royally because my physical collection of Motorhead is fucking piss poor. So there's about 15 of them that I've only got. 13 that I've only got digital and 2 that I don't own at all. However, ignore that. So there's going to be lots of laptop images, and my number 23 is this.
Oh. Wow.
1916.
Yeah, spicy.
Oh, wear the t-shirt.
1916.
Good album.
I've decided on that one for a purely sort of personal reason with it. And as you said earlier, there's no bad Motorhead album, so we should get that out there now. This I've put as my weakest because it is an era of Motorhead that I'm just not a fan of. I've described them as the Motorhead cock rock years, and that's like 91 through 93, 94, around that neck of the woods. And I find that all those albums that came in that period were just a bit pedestrian to me. I don't know. He was hanging around with Ozzy a lot and stuff like that. And it all felt a bit safe. It all went a bit Guns N' Roses. Does that make any sense as such? Like it all just felt that Motorhead stepped out of what they would normally do and it all just went a bit safe for me, personally.
The only thing that fucking holds 1916 back is production. It's flat as fuck.
Yeah, it is flat production.
Tunes on it, like fucking.
And I can't launch the title track either. I just can't listen to the title track.
Yeah, I think like that.
Yeah. I'm alone, I think, in that sentiment.
But, I was chatting to me mate Dave about that one a couple of weeks ago because I was listening to it, obviously getting into this, and I said to him, it's almost like fucking that last episode of Black Adder Goes Forth. It's that kind of fucking thing. It's quite emotional and warlike.
It's
and,
haunting.
You know,
I think there's quite a lot of emotion on that record as such. But that has come, and you'll notice that the other around what I term the cock rock years have all come quite low in my ranking, purely because when I was first getting into metal, I liked Guns N' Roses and stuff like that. But that whole sort of LA West Coast cock rock thing never floated my boat, and this felt a bit close to that. So hence is why 1916.
That's when they were on Sony. They were on Sony Records at the time when 1916 came out, and that's a big label. So I hate 2 albums on here, and then got. I can see your point.
Yeah,
you're fucking lucky you're not here because I didn't change you. Call them Guns N' Roses. That's all right. That is what it is. Right. Next is the debut album.
Oh.
I've got 2 of them.
Oh, look at that too.
But the train kept it rolling, keep us on the road. White Line Fever, fucking Speed. It's decent, but it's not one that I go and fucking pick up when I'm going to listen to Motorhead. My wee brother was on earlier on, and he said that fucking he's too used to fucking listening to everything up to rock and roll, and then just forgetting about the whole 90s, the 2000s. It's easy done. It's the same with AC/DC, isn't it? You'll go back to fucking flicking the switch or whatever, but ignore Ball Breaker. But they're bad albums.
It's a good point.
See, I'm weird with AC/DC, Dave. I have to say, I'm a Bon Scott person. All the Bon Scott ones are the top half of my DC. I just love them all.
I ranked them on a fucking channel. But they had to be done separately because Brian and Bon, it's 2 different fucking things.
Yeah.
And neither's better than the other. So I had to because I love all of it. Well, that's it. Motorhead.
Yeah, interesting. You're number 22. Blooming heck.
Yeah, man.
Follow that up, John.
Well, as I kind of said, it's one I haven't got. So I've just done a clip. I found it on my phone. That one. Whatever the fuck that's called. Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death, yeah.
Kiss of Death, there you go.
That's my 22. As I said again, only because I don't fucking own it. That's the 2 that I don't own, so I'll be showing stuff for the next lot. What did I say about it? Let's have a look at me notes. Like me book, by the way. Flashes.
Oh, look at that.
Quality.
Beautiful.
Anyway.
Beautiful.
That signal. One of the kids got it for me. It's fucking great. I just stopped working. I've broken it. Look at that.
It's a Scatman signal you need. No fucking Batman.
Yeah, what have I put? Kiss of Death. One Night Stand and Sucker. Only tracks off it. But yeah, it's okay.
Christine's
all right. But every time I see that title, I think fucking Kiss and Christine 16. So it's
I just think of the movie. the Stephen King fucking film.
I agree with Jason there. The track Motorhead is, well, let's face it, it's fucking awesome. So
the only one to get parallelogram into a fucking song, belter. Moving like listen to that. They should have been playing that live right to the end, but they never played it because Mickey D couldn't do the drums the same as Filthy, so they just didn't play it, which is fucking weird.
It'll be his hair. It'll be Mickey D's hair that got in the way, obviously, with fucking drumsticks. So.
I mean, Mickey D's Mickey D, but Filthy's a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's got to be Filthy. Yeah. Shit, is it my go?
It is.
Aye.
Right, that was your 22, wasn't it? Right, my 22. And then, again, another one. You'll be hearing this a lot tonight. Another one I don't own. But this is one that I don't even own digitally, so I've had to kind of research it over the last 2 weeks. And it is 2010's The World Is Yours.
Good album.
This low because I really don't know it, but the notes that I made on it were that I like the track Born to Lose. That stood out to me.
Aye.
And my note says, but that is it. Nothing else stood out. And it was just one of them that kind of washed over me. And I kind of alluded to this before we went live. That sort of, I felt that sort of 2000 onwards, for me personally, a lot of it all blurs into itself. A lot of there are a few standout tracks and albums and stuff, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I find it just becomes a bit kind of mishmashy and a bit wishy-washy. And this, I just felt...
It's kind of the same, but not quite like fucking Megadeth in the 90s.
Yeah, basically,
if you cherry pick songs off all the Megadeth albums and made one fucking record, it'd be fucking
one belter there, yeah. And I feel like that, that's the sort of same with a lot of 2000 era onwards. Motorhead, yeah. So, yeah, my number 22, The World Is Yours. Yeah, because really, yeah, it didn't really grab me barring Born to Lose. Yeah.
You back up, Dave?
Is it me again? Is it? Oh, no, it's you.
Now, it's a good job I don't smoke. You wouldn't see me. It'd be that fucking big, as opposed to being that big.
Sorry, I'll smoke for you.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah. Malt metal mix, all right, but I'll smoke fogs and he sucks dicks, so. Isn't that right, Michael?
What, does he suck yours?
No. I've got some fucking standards, and they're fucking well above him.
Yeah.
Fucking well.
Not on our live stream.
I heard his shit anyway, so. Yeah, you're right. Right, it's my turn, is it?
It is.
Aye.
Aftershock.
Oh.
Love the fucking artwork.
Yeah, it's a great album.
It's a fucking good album, but I can't remember much of it. Lost Women Blues. But, I fucking... Rock and roll time.
Look at that.
Fucking... Nah, that was the fucking tour that I had a ticket for, and it got rescheduled twice, and then it got cancelled altogether, and then that was the last gigs that he done. So they never really fucking toured this album. Well, they did have songs, but by the time we get to they used to get to Scotland every October, but by the time that happened, it got rescheduled to December, and it got rescheduled to fucking January, and then it got fucking cancelled altogether, and then he fucking popped his rivets. Fucking shite. But I had to replace it earlier on with the next album, because I listened to the next album going up the shop earlier on, and I was almost fucking headbanging it and halfway up the fucking hill like a fucking demon, like it was 1985.
Wow.
But, so that was me. So next.
That's me, is it? So what are we on now? We 20...
You're 21.
21 today. Right, I've got this one. Where the fuck is it? I'll see it. See, surprisingly, I've got mine in fucking date order, so I've got to try and find the fuckers now, haven't I? Bloody hell.
Fucking useless, isn't he? So you're a professional, John.
What are we going to do, for fuck's sake? Anyway.
You should be more like me and have no physical media, and then it's really easy to get through them.
Oh, no.
Fuck off.
Shots fired.
But yeah, this one, it's like you were saying, Chris, about washes over you a little bit.
Yeah.
I've had this a few years. I didn't get it when it first came out, but I've had it about 10 years or so. And every time I play, I go, oh, fucking great album. And then I go back to it and go, oh, well, which tracks did I like off it? It's still a great album. I'll tell you which ones I did like, because I wrote it in my
when the mouth organ kicks in during fucking Crazy Like a Wolf. Fucking magic. It's fucking mental. Love it. The last song's really good. It's a good album.
Yeah, I like
first album with Lemmy Approve and Beard.
Yeah, Civil War and Murder Show were the ones I liked on that.
Oh,
to be honest. And to be honest, and also, can I just say, I think all title tracks off albums are fucking brilliant by Motorhead. Have you noticed? You go through them and I'm looking for my favourite tracks.
Yeah.
But you've got to include the title track because everyone's a banger. They're one of them bands that he always, Lemmy always seems to get a fucking. It's almost like he does that song first and go, right, we'll go loud on that fucker, and then builds everything around it.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's my 21 or whatever it was.
It'll never be anal cunt. That's all. That's to be honest. So.
Right. My number 21. Hey, guess what? No physical media. But this is another one that just kind of washed over me. And again, it's 2008's Motorizer. I think it was sort of around that period, yeah. Because if I sort of look at it, yeah, it just. Again, I liked Rock Out. I like Buried Alive off of this. That's my favourite song if I had to pick one. But again, just a lot of stuff. It's not. As you mentioned before, Dave, with the earlier stuff, this era Motorhead are just not ones that I tend to go back to, and it's It's just not one. I had to proper familiarise myself again with a lot of these because, quite honestly, I'd forgotten most of this sort of era because I just don't go back to them. So yeah, 2008's Motorizer again. Again, it's not a bad record, but just get it in you, John. But
it's fucking cool tea. That's what it is. It's not even fucking whiskey. I bet you it's fucking cool tea.
Oh no, it is. I don't think I clicked the seal on this one.
Lipton Peach.
Yeah. Can you not smell that too? Fucking hell.
Smell-o-vision.
I can smell your fucking smeggy knob.
Yeah, that's my 21 chaps. Motorizer.
Yeah. Right, John.
No, Duke 20, mate. Dave.
Is it me next?
Yeah, Duke 20 because it goes you, me, and then Chris.
Motorizer.
Oh, close.
I swapped this with Aftershock out of the wrong because I listened to this up the shop, and it was fucking quality. But I seen Motorhead 11 times for fucking year 2000 until fucking whatever. And that tour, seen them, and they were flat as fuck. And halfway through, Lemmy was like, "All right, I've got one of my mates here. Look over there." He fucking looked over. There's Robbie fucking Coltrane in a fucking tartan suit, fucking blasting his big fuck off joint. Fucking, he's cooking in Glasgow. But,
not Hagrid.
So I had to fucking swap this one with fucking Aftershock out of the wrong. Run Around Man's fucking great. Rock Out, Buried Alive. They're all good, but like there's even strippers involved. Fucking magic.
You see that? Yeah, if I'd seen that, if I'd have had the physical, that might have been higher up just for purely sort of rock and roll value. Yeah.
Right. Fucking.
Next. No,
you're up,
John. Number 20. My number 20, Snakebite Love.
Snakebite Love. Oh, I love the album.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a decent album. I think it got about the same sort of time as Overnight Sensation because they came out about sort of the same sort of time, didn't they?
98, 99, kind of.
Yeah.
97,
Assassin's decent on this.
Joy of Labour.
Yeah, well, title track, yeah, it's a good album. But as you say, they're all good, but they got to go somewhere, haven't they? So
I got it for 9. When we were a babysat one night for a loon, and fucking his mum took in that album next thing. There you go. So, oh, nice, good album. It's got a few standout tracks. Love for Sale's fucking ace. The title track's ace. Joy of Labour. Take the Blame. Fucking. It's fucking up. It's got some fucking thunderous moments.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's very upbeat and it's fast and heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You up, Chris?
Fucking weapon.
Cool. Yeah. Right. My number 20, and we're getting closer to physical media, but not quite yet. My number 20. Bastards.
Only available in Germany.
Bastards. Great name for an album, so it should have been higher and stuff. And that again, this falls into my cock rock era of Motorhead, and that is why it's this low. But it's one of them where I sort of feel like, yeah, maybe it should have been a little bit higher because it was 93 and they were just beginning to come out of that era of Motorhead for me. Because am I right in thinking the album that followed that was Sacrifice, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 95, and that takes a turn for the more gritty Motorhead that you're used to as such. But yeah, this one, it just falls foul of the cock rock era Motorhead because it's the one that Born to Raise Hell's on this one, which is all right. I don't mind it. My favourite track on it, though, if I had to pick one, is On Your Feet, On Your Knees.
It's like Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me. I fucking hate that. It just fucking does my head in.
Yeah, it feels like it's got a bit more of that traditional Motorhead to me, as such, like compared to the rest of it. So yeah, really, this just falls foul because my final note on it was still a bit cock rock. So that is why it fell foul.
On guitar for this one. Was it when they had Wurzel on guitar as well? It was before.
I think Wurzel gone at this. Oh no, was he still there?
No,
yes, he was still
Wurzel
there.
never left. It was Sacrifice.
Right.
So still on this one.
Yeah. So he's still on this one.
He never played any leads or sacrifice. And they were like, oh, well, whatever. It turns out that it was fucking Warzow's wife who was a cunt.
Was it?
Yoko Ono. Like behind the scenes, fucking telling you the next thing it was shite. And then Warsaw thought that Lemmy was ripping him off with money. And Lemmy was like, well, I don't need his fucking money. Okay? But it was Warzow's wife. And then Warsaw made that Gaba album, fucking Gaba techno album.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And he's on a fucking D-Beat crust album called Disgust with the guy fake Student Noise Terror. He's on that as well.
Now that I have to listen to, I didn't know that.
It's ripping. It's fucking ripping.
Aren't they the bit like Discharge Disgust? Are they on here? Same band.
Oh,
I'd say fucking.
I think Pieface sent me one of the albums. Pieface sent me an album. It's decent.
Probably upset most of the viewers there, but yeah, Bastards is my number 20. So eat that.
Well,
yeah.
Somebody's got to be number 20. Is it my turn?
Yeah, 19. Are we on?
99. Bad Magic. Seriously, Bad Magic.
Yeah.
Couldn't listen to this when fucking Lemmy died in this album. I was just like, I couldn't fucking listen. I couldn't face it. It's savage. Fucking nut. And then I bought that when it came out. Put it on. I was like, what the fuck? Banger. It's a good album. I just had to write it off because I couldn't face it with fucking Lemmy. It was just fucking too much fucking in my head. It was like, nah. Fucking mental. But good album to go out on. So you can't really fucking fault him for that.
Yeah, it's a decent album for me. Yeah, I do like it.
Right, what's number 19? That one. My number 19. Inferno.
Inferno.
Wow.
Inferno's number 19.
Inferno.
Yeah, it's one of the heavy ones, isn't it? It's a good album, this one. Suicide. I liked Whorehouse Blues, the last track.
Life's a Bitch is a fucking belter,
Yeah, Life's a Bitch as well. But yeah, good album.
Right, it was fucking strong. It came out. Fucking. I couldn't
so
stop
heavy,
it.
in the case. Yeah. That's 19, boys.
Right, let's get the cock rock era of hatred Motorhead out of the way. And my 19 is 19. Wait for the year. 1992's March or Die.
March or Die. Fucking shout! Come on.
Great album.
Amazing.
I mean, it's all right. Yeah. It's again, it falls foul of the cock rock era for me. And right, this is where my first spicy comment, well, besides ranking 1916 as lowest, but comes in. I am shock horror. I'm just not a fan of Ozzy. Now, let me caveat that.
Fuck Ozzy Osbourne. Fuck him.
I love.
Bin in, Dave. Bin in.
Ozzy era Sabbath, of course, is absolutely unrivaled, and let's
but the rest of it can fuck off.
Ozzy's solo stuff is, for the most part, overrated shit. Personally, it's just garbage. I mean, don't get me wrong, Randy Rhoads was fucking phenomenal, and and there are some great tunes in there. But I don't like that kind of LA Ozzy as such,
No.
And I think that probably caveats this era of Motorhead that I don't like. I don't know if they were just hanging around with him a lot, and they must have been to a point, because on this one,
it's got Hellraiser on it.
Hellraiser's on it, yeah.
Now, he sings on that other song. He sings on Ain't No Nice Guy, but that's a good song.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, I prefer this version of Hellraiser to the Ozzy version, I have to say. I do prefer this one. I just think it suits Lemmy's voice better. But it's dripping in Ozzy, and for that I just don't like it. And really, to be honest with you, now I look at it, I feel like this should have been bottom for me personally. But
you mentioned your Guns N' Roses, Chris. You mentioned your Guns N' Roses. Doesn't Slash play on this album as well?
Do you know what?
He does a single. Yeah. He does a solo on Ain't No Nice Guy.
Slash does a solo on it. So there you go. There's your Guns N' Roses, mate.
Yes, he is on this. Yeah. So it's dripping in that awful LA.
There's a version of fucking Ain't No Nice Guy that you can watch. It's on the Bone Shaker DVD, and it's just Lemmy and Phil just sitting in stools in the studio and they play it. It's fucking great. And they're both pissing their sweat and everything. They're speeding at their fucking age, but they play it. It's all right. Ozzy isn't even fucking there. Ozzy's fucking wank. I couldn't get fucking.
He's probably recording his in his own little studio somewhere, wasn't he?
We've been told what to do, right, Mrs.
Yeah.
But so that's my number 19, March or Die. And thankfully now in my listing, I've drawn a line under what I describe as the cock rock era of Motorhead. There's no more, thankfully. So yeah, done.
Next up, Sacrifice. I think it's a bootleg. Maybe it's not. It's probably their darkest album. Fucking Warslow doesn't play any solos on it. Mickey D's fucking hair needs fucking fixing. The cover's got a knob in it.
Yeah, I didn't realise that until somebody mentioned it. I was listening to it in the week, and Jeff that does the Gas Masks and Hand Grenade channel, you know, when I do the live streams with, did all the island ones, like the Death Metal Island, that he put down, that's the trouble with this album. He said, I always see a cock coming out of the fucking Snaggletooth's mouth, and that was me, guys. I didn't fucking realise. Bastard. I'm always going to see that now.
I can't unsee it now. I've just noticed it myself.
You'd be fucking looking at the fucking album cover after you found you, wouldn't you? But fucking, it's all right. And the live shows for that period are pretty good as well. Because that's when Warslow there, he was gone, so Phil just took full fucking reign of the guitars, and it was fucking. He stepped up and fucking done the job. Sex and Death, Over Your Shoulder, Dogface Boy, Broke Waste of Time, Out of the Sun's a belter. Make Him Blind, good album. Sacrifice. Fucking buy it.
Right. Well, that's my 18 as well, mate. With the cock on the stage. Go there. Look at that. That is most certainly a willy, isn't it?
Right.
Fucking hell. Like
it screams John Thomas.
To be honest, the rest of the album cover's fucking great, isn't it? All the bits down here and all everything down there.
I don't know why there's a knob in it. Like, it's a bit fucking weird.
Yeah, now I know there's a knob in it. It's a shit cover.
That was one thing I was going to mention throughout this ranking, actually, that are there really any terrible covers? I don't think there are. I think they're all generally pretty decent, quite honestly.
Overnight Sensation's not great.
No. Yeah.
That's the first one we also every Lemmy you need beer.
Look at that. Fucking orange vinyl.
Orange vinyl.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of these leaf presses, I must admit. It's not original.
Mine's coloured, eh? Hang on. No, is it? Fuck. Mine's black.
Yours black, yeah. Mine's one of those presses that came out about 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. But yeah, fucking orange. Well, I'll have that. Only quite cheap on Amazon as well. Like 15 quid or something. I thought, fucking hell, Motorhead album for 15 quid on vinyl. I'll have that. And it came and it was an orange. I thought, nice. Right, that was 18. Chris, your answer.
Right,
Chris.
Full House, my 18. Sacrifice.
Boom. One with the cock on it.
What are the chances? Yeah, mine's a bit of a ropey image as such. Like now, this is the second, the second of 2 albums that I don't even own digitally. So I've been having to kind of do my homework on this one over the last couple of weeks. And do you know what? I quite like it. The reason that it's 18 and not a little bit higher is because I don't own it and I don't know it properly enough. So, but I really enjoyed diving into this one. This was one of the great sort of things from it as such. Like.
So look at that now. Where's the fanny?
I want you for the fucking fanny in it. See where's the minge? Where's the minge?
Oh, it's just behind the cock.
Is there a tuppence? Yeah. Oh yeah, there is. There's a
just
tuppence
behind
on
it
too. Excellent.
So you're all throttly about that,
innit?
Yeah. I made a note on this album. Funnily enough, I don't know whether this is like the theme of the whole thing, but I made a note of saying it's quite experimental, this record, and that was one of the things that I quite liked about it. It's 95 as well, so it's the first one that comes out of that cock rock era, and I just feel like that they've redeemed themselves massively I made a
It's
thing.
got a
I know
strange
as well.
tone. The guitars are strange. It sounds doomy as fucking guitars, eh? It's fucking a weird dark.
It's got Sex and Death as a track, so perhaps that's why the bits are on there.
The timing in the title track, Sacrifice, as well. It's a really nice, odd time shift to it in places that it's a step away from what they normally do.
See, they used to fucking play a bit of Sacrifice and then a drum solo halfway through it, and then the rest of Sacrifice, and then carry on with the gig. Used to do that live.
But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this album. Sex and Death and Make 'Em Blind were the two tracks that I particularly sort of, and the title track, of course.
Sex and Death's a ripper.
Yeah, absolute belter. Yeah. So yeah, although it's my number 18, a cracking little album this, So yeah, quite a fan of it.
It's underrated. Again, no one ever fucking mentions it, but it's a fucking. It's a decent album. If you take your time with it and listen to it, it's fucking. It reaps rewards. Like,
yeah, I've proper enjoyed diving into that one. Yeah.
Right. So next up,
what we got
is
17 in it.
Yeah.
But now where's my 17?
Bastards or Death or Glory. Because you could only get it in Germany for some reason. And they call it Death and Glory over here for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Same fucking album. But On Your Feet, On Your Knees, Barner, Death or Glory, I Have a Sword, Born as Hell. Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me and fucking get the fuck. If I wanted to watch it, listen to a song with pedos, I would go listen to Dark Angel. Liar, I'm the Man. But the record on the CD, there's a fucking Rolling Stones cover, Jumping Jack Flash, which is all right. But, it's all right. There's certainly worse albums than fucking go. I mean, fucking, as you say, it's almost cock. See, now you've got fucking me with cock rock stuck in my fucking brain. Now you fuck. It's fucking disgusting. I fucking hate cock rock.
Technically, after the cover, I think Sacrifice is technically cock rock if you're talking about the cover.
Well, that's a fine point. Yeah. They redeemed themselves with the music.
Yeah.
Men's rock.
Evening Pie Face.
Hey up, Simon.
Pie Face in the house,
right. Yeah. Are we? Is it me?
Next. It is.
Right. Whatever. Is it 17? Whatever.
17, I believe. Yeah.
We're going Aftershock with the tanks on the cover. What are they, Dave? Tell us what the fucking tanks are, mate.
They're tigers. It looks like.
Are they? I don't know. Can't tell. It looks just World War One.
It looks like a tiger going by the shape of the turret and all it. But
there you go. You can geek out on that. So
nice.
This is just a flat vinyl one. Nothing special. Got it when it came out. Good album.
Great. It's decent.
I said it comes quite high up because I just really enjoyed it. What do I fucking like after this one? Aftershock. Where the fuck are you? Down here. There we go. Heartbreaker and Death Machine were me faves, and the title track obviously because it's in fact this hasn't got a title track on it.
No.
There you go. I'll take Queen of the Damned as my third option then. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Good choice.
But yeah, I'll go Queen of the Damned then. But Death Machine's a cracker. Yeah, some good songs, very good songs. It's a excellent newer Motorhead album. It was one of them. I'd gone off Motorhead for a while and thought they all sounded a bit shite until I heard that, and I better go back to them. And then I went back to them and realised they weren't shite. They were just fucking great.
There's no need to be saying things you can't, John. That's a bit fucking much hating shite in the same sentence as Motorhead. Like, I thought you were.
I know, but that's what I thought they'd gone a bit shite. I thought they'd gone, But it's only because I didn't bother with them.
Say no more, John. Say no fucking more. That's you and me done.
I was listening to Guns N' Roses, and I heard this one, and then I went back and listened to him after that. So yeah,
you were probably fucking listening to fucking Unskinny Bob. That's what you were fucking listening
to. Cherry Pie,
absolutely great tune.
He's my cherry pie. Oh, get the fuck out. You fuckers.
Right, what we on?
Dave knows all his fucking glam songs. He knows his cock rock stuff, don't you, mate?
Fucking
I know all about it. I just dislike it.
Yeah, you choose not to listen to it.
My number 17, and one of my favourite album covers, I have to say. We Are Motorhead.
Good album cover.
Great cover, yeah. Again, didn't really know this one tremendously well, but diving into it again, going back into it, and really liked it. Yeah, so hence why it made my 17. Now I've made a note of the track Crash and Burn. I fucking love that. We Are Motorhead title track, See Me Burning. Really liked it. What knocked it down my list was that dreadful Pistols cover that's on it, and yeah, I think it's dangerous. As we all well know, it's dangerous ground covering a Sex Pistols song anyway. See Megadeth, see fucking that dreadful anthem.
The Megadeth one's fucking all right. I like your Megadeth one.
It's on one of my favourite albums, so it's all right. I don't tend to skip it. So yeah, it's just, it feels, I don't know, they just never seem to convert well, personally, for me. And this is another case of point. I'm just not a.
I think this is the closest that, I think it's because they're a British band and they get the sensibilities. The Yanks have got no fucking clue when they do Pistols songs.
That might be a good point, actually.
It's the, probably if I had to skip a song off this album, I'd skip this one. I'd skip the Pistols cover. But listening to it again this week, I went, well, it's not that bad. It's just the worst track on the album. So no, I'd agree. Yeah, it's not dreadful. But yeah, just sort of, it's one of them where it's like, I feel like it might have been better just without that there, personally. But yeah, it would have been
better if they'd done Bodies and Lemmy was going, fuck this and fuck that. Fucking black. I don't want a baby at least like it. Fucking magic. That would have been decent.
Yeah,
that's always been my favourite Pistol song. Bodies has always been my favourite Pistol song. Fucking beast.
Favorite backward song, you know? Bodies.
Yeah.
You can't fucking.
So yeah, my number 17. Yeah, We Are Motorhead. Yeah.
You go, Luke. Hammered. Still sealed. OG.
Where's your CD, mate?
Because I broke a fucking CD that I can't. Fucking so annoyed about it. I'm fucking fizzing. But Hammered. Decent fucking record, like Walk a Crooked Mile, down every song on it's fucking alright. So good, I fucking ran over it in my wheelchair and fucked it. So
it's what he would have wanted.
If I was a testament to it, I don't know fucking what it is. But I fucking decent cover as well.
Yeah, I do like the cover of that one. It is nice.
2002, fucking Jesus, that's 21 years ago. $12.99, yeah. It says on it, $12.99. Fuck me. Wonder how you get how much you get for that in the US, all sealed. Yeah, fuck, I'm not selling it, so they can fuck off.
Are we 16, are we?
That is 16, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Right. Yeah. Are we done? Right. Well, I'm going for Motorizer. And I'll tell you why I'm picking it. If you look at the cover, it's got a fucking Welsh dragon on it, so that'll do me. So I pushed it above some of the others because they've got a fucking Welsh dragon on it. So
Lenny's Welsh, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. So, but yeah, I really like this one. The first track is an absolute fucking beast.
Run around, man. Fucking wet.
Yeah. What else did I put my nose? I thought that was fucking great. Teach You How as well, I thought was fucking great. Nearly got that. English Those isn't bad as well. It's different, but I like it. Yeah. Those. Well, yeah. But apart from that, yeah.
I just remember the fucking gig, the tour. It just sounded flat on that tour, and then the fucking cover. Yeah. The cover was weird because it never had the fucking snaggletooth in the center. It was just a fucking shield kind of.
Yeah.
Not fucking Welsh flag. Everybody hates the fucking Welsh because they're fucking scum. So
because we've got the best flag, obviously. Fuck off. Just because you haven't got a fucking dragon on your flag, cunt.
There's one fucking step away from fucking being nationalistic and being a fucking Nazi. So fucking
Welsh Nazi party.
A Welsh Nazi party. Fucking a swastika made up with leaks.
Anyway, as you say, fucking Lemmy's Welsh, so. Yeah, so that was 16. So what's your 16, Chris?
16.
Oh, you got hammered as well.
Yeah. Now, what's my notes I've made on this one? Because again, this is one of them where it's sort of early 2002, isn't it? Yeah, sort of early 2000s. And again, I think this one suffered from purely just kind of all blending into each other around that period for me personally. I like Brave New World. I like Voices from the War. Those are the only two that I've made a note of, though. And sort of the rest of it, I'm sure there's other great songs on it. But yeah, it just felt a bit kind of washed over me again, really. But it's from an era of Motorhead that is still sharp and on it for me as such. Like just before they start sort of drifting to that 2010, 2000 era kind of stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that's why that's coming in at my 16. Hammered.
I seen them in that tour, Hammered, and they had the Wild Hearts supporting them. And the Wild Hearts were fucking mental live.
Oh, they are good live, yeah.
But live, they were fucking great. They're a good gig. But it's got that post 2000s merging into everything else kind of stick.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why it sort of suffered and I've not made a tremendous amount of notes is because it all just kind of blended into one another around then. There was nothing that really stood out and impacted.
When I was saying it earlier on, before I fucking broke it, there was more songs that were fucking good than I remember being fucking good on it. Yeah. I was kind of surprised. So surprised that
maybe because I've been deep diving into some of the ones that I don't know quite as well. I think maybe, I probably overlooked this one. Maybe, if I deep dive back into it, then, I think 16's fair. I think 16's a fair assessment.
I bumped it up. This week I bumped it up. It was quite low down on mine. I've knocked it up. That's why I haven't showed it yet. It's gone quite high for me because the more it's one of them albums, Chris, the more you listen to it, the better it does fucking get, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if,
that's why you bumped it up as well, didn't you, Dave? I think if you listen to it, a few times in a week, the songs will start to stick. And it is a fucking great album.
It's worth that point.
Yeah.
Like, the first song with the fucking layered vocals, that was fucking different kind of quality.
That's it. Yeah, not used to hearing that kind of thing.
Yeah, Saxon cover that. Yeah, it does look like a Saxon album.
Yeah.
Saxon. I've not got any other albums, but I've seen them support Motorhead twice, and both times were fucking great. They were good live.
I've seen them live. They're good. Yeah.
I don't know any Saxon albums, and I don't really listen to any of that new wave of British heavy metal stuff, apart from Iron Maiden.
See, weirdly for me, when I was, because I'm obviously a million years older than you fuckers, because I just got into music on the new wave of British heavy metal, so 79, 80, that sort of thing. So there was a time, I think sort of 80-ish, that Saxon were my favourite band. And really, I fucking loved Saxon back in the day, like, Wheels of Steel, Denim and Leather, all that sort of stuff. The Eagles Landed, that live album. I thought they were fucking brilliant.
My mate swears by the first five albums. He says after that, it started to get fucking shittier and shittier. Like the same, a bit like Motorhead. Like, they shit, but they just merge into each other, kind of.
Yeah.
But, fucking, they're all right. I mean,
anyway,
fucking hell.
What are we up now? We're 15?
It's as if they're fucking poison, isn't it?
Right. Number 15.
Kiss of Death.
No.
Okay.
I've got this fucking poster up my wall. Sucker, One Night Stand, Under the Gun, Christine, Be My Baby, Going Down. It's all right. I remember I downloaded it. There was I got speaking as random day, and I downloaded it the day before it came out, and I was well fucking stoked. Right, carry on. I'm going to go sort my painting. Hold on.
Right. Okay, then. Well, my number 15 is We Are Motorhead. Yeah, great. As you say, one of the best covers, Chris.
It's fucking fantastic. It's one that, I'll definitely be getting a physical of this one after this.
Yeah, no, great cover. So that's the back. Let's have a look, see if it's got any in it. There's the fucking lyrics and shit. There you are. It's like a collection update. Lyrics.
Yeah.
Well, Dave's having a wank or whatever. Green vinyl.
Fucking wish.
Very sexy.
So yeah, great album. It's another one of the sort of, when did this fucker come out? Where am I with that? 2000. So it's just on that cusp, wasn't it?
That was a Bone Shaker tour, John.
Yeah,
that's the album came for Bone Shaker.
Yeah, which is a great live album, isn't it? That's fucking great. That one, isn't it? That's the Bone Shaker. Yeah. It's live DVD and CD. It's fucking great. Great stuff, that. Yeah, I like Slow Dance. I put God Save the Queen with a question mark after it, so there you go, as you say. Wake the Dead as well. Absolutely great song. Yeah, I was surprised by this. I liked it. Yeah, and it, going back to it, fucking great album. So yeah, We Are Motorhead, me number 15.
Okay.
Well, you do yours. I'm going to go for the piss because I have to piss every pint because I'm at that age now. So
I sit in pee.
My number 15.
Bad Magic.
Yeah, I think I've maybe sort of contrary to what you were sort of saying before, that Vienna, because it was the last one. It was hard to listen to. I think maybe I've bumped this up the list because of that whole kind of nostalgia thing with it, with the fact that it was Lemmy's last record. But besides that, I just think it's really strong. I think it's a really strong way to finish, and I think that you couldn't really ask for much more than that. From, as I've alluded to before, from a lot of records that tended to sort of blend into one another. I think this one, like I say, maybe it's because knowing that it's the last one, but I think this stands out over a lot, most of, not all, but over most of that more the later catalogue.
If you put it like this, right? If you compare that to the fucking corresponding fucking Ozzy Osbourne album.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah. Okay. I think it's
fucking auto-tuned fucking vocals and effects of your fucking vocals and shit. Fuck off, okay?
Yeah, it just doesn't out for me where you can just say they're still at it. It still feels like they're at it on that. And yeah, almost this is the era of Motorhead that I sort of call the Lemmy Densher era, where it almost he's singing almost. You can almost hear the sort of whistle of the dentures kind of thing going. But it just adds a time to it for me. Does all that, but yeah. I liked Victory or Die is my favourite track on it, if I picked one. But I've got quite a soft spot for the Stones cover on it.
That's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I think it's a cracker. That I was really impressed with that. I think it's just a really it works. It works with Lemmy's voice. And yeah. So that's why that's my number 15.
Yeah, right.
Magic. Yeah,
Motorhead. I found out he died, right? And I was like, fuck, that's shit. And then I watched the fucking funeral on TV.
Yeah.
And it was on YouTube. I was bawling my fucking eyes out. And I've never fucking cried at a relation's funeral or anything like that, but I was fucking greeting. And then...
Yeah, it was like the end of the era. It just felt like...
The next day, I had on 1916 in the fucking shower, right? And I came out the shower, and no voices in the sky came on, right? And when the fucking chorus kicked in, I just started fucking greeting again. Fucking what the fuck? And it was 6 months ago. I've got all the Motorhead, my favourite Motorhead songs on a playlist on fucking Spotify, right? And I put it on. I went for a shower, and I came out, and fucking Heroes came on. Started bawling my fucking eyes out 6 months ago. What the fuck?
For me, Lemmy was just the fucking real deal. There's so many of them in the fucking music biz that play at it, but he was just absolutely the fucking real deal, and that was why it was so hard. I think just that, kind of like Hunter S. Thompson in writing, Lemmy felt sort of immortal in some respects. So it was was sort of crushing that it wasn't. But yeah, a fitting way to go out, March or Die. So yeah, my 15.
The thing is, right? Fucking. When I was into metal back in the fucking day in the 80s, when I was at school, right? Motorhead were never. There was only like one record fucking store, right? Fucking 6 miles from my house, right? And all us guys used to get all our metal in there. At the time, we used to buy all our albums in there. But there was never any fucking Motorhead albums there, right? So, about 1992, I went to techno, big style, till about 1998. Got injured and got back in, because I got back in metal. Year 2000, somebody gave me a shot of fucking No Remorse and the live album for fucking 1981, live at Hammersmith. So listen to them.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. So I bought fucking Everything Louder and Everything Else, the fucking live album, and I was like, fuck me, I've dropped a bollock here. I could be listening to these cunts for fucking years, but I haven't. Yeah, bastard. So I bought We Are Motorhead. And I was like, oh, well, I went back into the record store and I just fucking started ordering 2 albums every week until I had them all. Never looked back. Fucking, I mean, fucking.
What have I missed?
Me picking.
We're just flogging the fuck at you because you're fucking old. That was it.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Got me ages
Me picking Bad Magic as my 15. Yeah.
Standard. Your turn, John.
Oh, right. Well, did you go for 14 then?
I never done anything. Oh, it must be me.
Oh, it's your turn then.
Yeah.
I'm glad you fucking came. It's happening.
Fucking
one of yours. I like this album. I was listening to a lot. The final Anal Cunt album came out. This came out.
Because they sound the same, obviously.
No, it's see the final Anal Cunt album. It's actual songs, eh? It's a cock rock. Fucking get it's not the usual grindy shouty stuff. It's all cock rock, eh? It's fucking brilliant album. It's fucking amazing. So that one, the Ministry album, it came out, The Last Sucker or whatever it was, and then this. I got them on the same day, and fucking it's fucking good album. I dig it. I Know How to Die, It's a Weapon, Born to Lose, fucking rock and roll music, fucking outlaw, bye bye bitch, bye bye. Right up your fucking backpipe. There you go. Right all the time.
Fantastic.
But they were firing all cylinders that tour. They were fucking great. Fuck. No, well. Gotta die something.
Right.
Next.
So we're 14, are we?
14, yeah.
My 14 is this fucker, Bad Magic. I'm going to show you the box because I was showing the guys before we went live. This is the fucking box set which I picked up off Amazon. It's got like the fucking album, nice double. Talking of which, this has got just got 2 covers on it, hasn't it? It's got Sympathy for the Devil and Heroes on it, on the extra tracks and that. And I really like Sympathy for the Devil.
Heroes is the last song he recorded before he died, eh?
Yeah, great cover. But there's a fucking, as I said, there's a Lemmy interview album, which is great because it's fucking Lemmy and he's alleged. That was recorded 2015, I think, just before he fucking died.
Yeah.
And so there's a live album on CD as well, which was recorded 2015. There's the actual album itself, and then there's a Motorhead Mount Fuji Festival 2015, which is actually really fucking good. But the reason I'm showing it is because you get a fucking Motorhead Ouija board, which is just classic, isn't it?
Conjure up some demons.
Motorhead, so you can.
That's my favourite part. The Ace of Spades pointer, fucking brilliant. Yeah.
Well, I haven't tried it out, I must admit, but as I said, we were thinking of seeing if we could get hold of Lemmy tonight on this.
See if we can get Fast Eddie, Lemmy. Yeah.
Get them all on here.
Yeah.
Fucking great album. I must admit,
Chris was just saying, John, that fucking the Stones covers are beast.
It is.
Yeah, I fucking love it. Yeah.
It's probably my favourite Stones song anyway, but it is fucking great.
Here's Mark GBSC being a cheeky cunt.
That's the interview album, and that's the inside, which I thought was quite cool.
Have you listened to the interview album? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite smart. So yeah, there's a fucking tap. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's great. Anyway, I'll put that fucking away later. But great album.
Bearded Red Vikings turned out with.
Yeah, it's. I said it's absolutely, as you say, considering it's the last thing they've done, it's fucking really good. Such a good album.
Nice.
So yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right,
number
Chris.
14.
Beardy. Hi, Simon.
Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death, my number 14. I like it. It's from an era of Motorhead that I like. But the reason why this is coming in at my 14 is because I prefer the album that came before it. But I won't talk about that yet. I'll wait till we get to that. The album that came before it was Inferno, of course. But yeah, I like Sucker. I like Trigger. But yeah, I think it's a great little album. But I feel like the one that preceded it is a stronger record. So for that, yeah, I just feel like I think 14's a fair point. Now, if I go sort of through rest of the list, we're getting towards the end of the later stuff for me in my list, and towards the meat and fucking bones of it all. But yeah, I think 14's fair for this because I think it's a strong album, and it's from an era where they kind of returned to their best for me around here. Slightly different, of course, but yeah.
I'm not even sure if they use the same producer over and over. I can't fucking mind.
I must admit, I wouldn't know, to be honest, but yeah.
It sounds like they fucking did, but you never fucking know it.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of logic, but yeah.
That's it,
yeah, I like it. And again, another decent album cover for me, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking Bad Magic's a decent cover as well. Looks like a fucking metal.
Yeah,
decent.
Yeah,
it would be a good tattoo. Yeah.
Snake by Love. Fucking like this album.
Yeah, I like this.
I just threw in a fucking deck. Fucking cunt. Yeah.
I can't like it that much. Fucking hell.
I'm telling you, we've definitely summoned the spirit of some fucker with that Ouija board, John, because there's weird things afoot.
I know. Yeah. Although it's not
Dave
a proper,
destroyed his hammered CD.
Yeah, it's not a proper Dave video unless he drops something, is it?
No.
That's it. I spent half my fucking miserable existence picking shit up. It's fucking horrible. Another good album cover.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah.
I got this for babysitting. It's a fucking good album. Like fucking Saved by Love, Assassin. What the fuck's that? That's your phone. Joy of Labour. No.
It's a poltergeist.
Fucking good album. But again, Nicky D's fucking hair. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck. I wouldn't say it to his fucking face, but fuck him.
Oh no. What we got then? 13. Get to the big stuff. Where's me got number fucking 13? Oh, right. Well, my number 13 is my numbers 12 and 13. I'm going for Motorhead and
the debut
on the fucking Fame label. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's essentially the same album. That's the original Chiswick one. It's got Motorhead on it. How can you fucking have it near the bottom, for fuck's sake? It's just, let's face it, if he probably hadn't written that while he was in fucking if he hadn't written that while he was in Hawthorne, I don't think there would have been about but yeah, if he hadn't written that fucking song, there wouldn't have been a band, would there? Well, there would have been, but they wouldn't be called Motorhead, and we wouldn't have loved them. But yeah, and you know, as you said, Dave, you know, fucking Vibrator and fucking Lost Johnny and Iron Horse, they're not the best Motorhead songs, and as I said, it's probably nostalgia for me because it's, you know, their first shit that I've put them probably this high up, but I couldn't put them too near the bottom. So
I've got an even fucking eye, lads.
Cool. So yeah.
Right, what number are we on? 13.
That's number 13, but it's also going to be number 12.
For some. I've got the David again. Snake Bite Love. Yeah. There's something about this album that I really, really like, and I think it's because they step out of the comfort zone ever so slightly. There's a song on here, and I can't remember which fuck it is. It either the track Snake Bite Love or is it Dogs of War? That's got almost like a Alice in Chains groove to it, almost in the way that it's. Can
be Dogs of War.
The way that the riff's structured, it just, there's something Alice in Chainsy about it, and which when you look at when it came out, 1998, that was, I mean, was Lane Staley already fucking dead at that point, or was it? No, anyway, they weren't really doing a thing, were they? As such, like, I don't think they were a big deal, but so it's not an obvious. it's not an obvious kind of thing that they pull from, but yeah, definitely, it feels like I can hear bits of that in it, and it's that sort of groove that there's just something about the record that I liked. Again, fucking magnificent cover.
It's got a lot better production than fucking Sacrifice did, because Sacrifice sounded so fucking dark.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's
guitar
production. I'll shoehorn in my a little bit of a Lemmy story. It's not mine. I'm robbing one of my brother's stories. But my brother used to be a concierge down at a hotel in London, the Royal Kensington Gardens. And he, whenever they toured and did London, that's where Lemmy had stopped. So he's met him a few times. My brother's touched the fucking engraved Rickenbacker. He's touched it. He's seen it in the case. Yeah. But yeah, he met them all. He said Lemmy was a fucking saint, obviously, like, you know. But yeah, met Mickey D as well. And apparently, according to my brother, Lemmy always said to sort of like, who's best drummer you've ever worked with? He said Mickey D's the best drummer alive, as if he just thought the sun shone out of. Like you said before, it'll always be Filthy Animal for me. But
Pete Gill on Orgasmatron fucking shot the park. Fucking
yeah. I've made a note of Pete Gill somewhere. Yeah. 84 through 87. Yeah. Much entirely forgotten about for the most part by a lot of people. But
talking to Saxon, wasn't he in Saxon?
Aye.
Wasn't he in some of the Saxon at one point? The early Saxon, Pete Gill.
He got it done by accident because he got a butt hurt because Lenny told him to fucking hurry up and get fucking ready. And he goes, where the fuck is he? Got fuck him. And he got a butt hurt. He goes, right, fuck you, and he walked off. And that was that. And then they get filthy fuck.
Hey, we've got a bit of a fact there from Death Metal D. Yeah, nice.
The only fact that you should have with Death Metal D is that he's a fucking poof. and that's fucking fact enough for you.
I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
He's metal, ain't he?
Oh man, look at that.
See, just when you think
he's a star in his own right, is Mark, though. So he justifies.
When you think you can't like Mark anymore, he fucking comes out with something like that.
I know, he just keeps raising the ante. He raises the bar every time.
Yeah.
He's a god amongst men.
Pull your fucking tongue out of his arsehole. He's just the same as the rest of us.
Yeah. That was number
I must admit, that was a fucking peach that fucking Death Doom Metalhead pulled me. Aged him up thumbnail the other day.
He actually looked older than me.
That was comedy gold. All right. Overnight Sensation.
Nice.
Love your song. Civil War. Don't dance to this. You'll fuck both your legs up. Cringe like a fox. Fucking the mouth organs tits. Eat the Gun. Overnight Sensation's a good tune. I've got my mind broken, but fucking, you know, me murder show, shake your world, and listen to your heart. The last song was a fucking peach. First album to feature Lemmy with a fucking beard.
Yeah. But not the best cover.
No,
not the best cover though, Dave. You got
probably the weakest cover.
It's got fucking me on it, so it's going to be shit in it. But Overnight Sensation. It's all right. It's got. There's one song that annoys me on it. What the fuck's it called? Eat the Gun. It's got a shit chorus. It does my fucking head in. But it's better than fucking Unskinny Bop. So
yeah, true. Very, very true.
Unskinny Bop. Fuck off.
He fucking loves it, doesn't he? He loves it.
Oh, classics.
Perhaps we should have. Perhaps the next stream we should have is your top 10 fucking glam cocklock albums. I think you should go for that, Dave. We'd be all right with that.
Top 10 air-orientated rock.
Top 10 fucking cock-rated fucking rock albums.
Yeah.
Appetite for Destruction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest was cock. Fuck it. That's it. Fucking. I hate all that shite. Fucking hate it.
Yeah, no, never did anything for me. Although I will say that Appetite for Destruction is a classic in its own right, but
I mean, that was like, it's a weapon on all. Apart from that fucking Sweet Child of Mine, that can fucking fuck right off.
Sick to death.
It's got Jimmy Savile anthem. Shit. But the rest of the album was fucking good.
Anyway, my 12 and 13 were kind of this and on parole. So yeah, I've talked about them. They're both fucking great. So
okay,
yes,
nice.
Look at this comment. I will save Lemmy's stories from my book as if he can fucking spell.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He'll get something to write it for him, mate. Don't you worry.
Hey, I've got an English degree. I'll write it for you, Dylan. Yeah.
He's as bent as a £2.
I'll be a ghostwriter. I've never done fucking anything with this degree, so why not make a start? Yeah, so
you might as well, mate. Go for it.
Hey, is it my go?
Yeah.
Right, 12.
You're having to waste your fucking degree, fucking repeat.
Aftershock.
12.
Aftershock's my number 12, which will probably surprise most of you. Shit, I've moved my camera then. Jesus, that wasn't very professional, was it? Yeah, I liked Heartbreaker. I liked End of Time. What's the other one? Queen of the Damned is a ripper on here as well. And it's sort of, I feel like Motorhead finished really, really fucking strongly. And I think the only reason this is above March or Die, I don't really know, actually, because I talked so highly of March or Die. I'm wondering whether I should have moved them around, these two. But yeah, I think the last two Motorhead albums, this and sorry, not March or Die, Bad Magic I'm thinking of. This and the last one, I think a great way. I think they finished really fucking strongly, and there's just something I like about this album, Aftershock. I love the cover as well. I do like the artwork on that one. They're kind of like the drippy fucking war pig.
Anything with fucking puns on it, and I'm fucking all over it like a fucking Trump and chips.
Oh yeah, there is a fucking tank on it, isn't there? Yeah. I love it. I think it's classic, and it's almost. I mean, I suppose outside the 80s, I think it's the second highest fucking. It is, yeah. It's the third highest fucking ranking outside of the 80s. For me, is this. So, yeah. Speak quite highly of this, and again, this is another one that I've dived back into recently, so it might be artificially inflated in my ranking because this will run that I really enjoy getting back into.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but as it turns out, it was a good album.
Yeah, fucking decent. Yeah.
All right, John, your turn.
No, it's you. Fucking hell, mate.
Oh, yeah.
After Chris.
You're up, Dave. Number 11.
Well, which one did you just mention? Which one did you just have, John?
That was my number 12. So you're
up. John?
My 12 and 13 were on parole and motorhead.
That's what's confusing us. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Trust you to throw a spanner in it fucking works, eh?
Sorry's sake.
Well,
sorry, mate.
Right, whatever. Inferno.
Nice.
Terminal Show, Killers, Name of Tragedy, good. Life's a bitch, a beast. In the Black. Smell Like a Killer and Horrors Blues. They're all good. Yeah. I've got fucking. I must have I've got this, and I've got two separate CDs because one came with a DVD and the other one didn't. And one came wrapped in fucking Christmas paper, which is it's not in here. I must have put it somewhere else, but it was wrapped in Christmas paper. But it was a strong album. The best artwork I've had.
I love it. Yeah, I love the artwork on that.
The two
fucking great. If I was gonna get a tattoo again on my back, it was a Mayhem. I would get that. But I've got Mayhem, so tough shit, like.
I've got
what Mayhem you got on your back, mate?
Warren.
Yeah?
What Mayhem have you got on your back?
I've got the logo across my shoulders, and then the lyrics to Freezing Moon. Fucking all the way down.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can get the fucking.
I didn't talk about the idea of getting the fucking Dead Suicide photo tattooed. I thought, well, it's a bit much, isn't it?
I've got the lyrics to Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Every rose has its thorn. There's no need for that, Chris. That's a step.
I've lowered the tone. I can only apologise, guys.
Lower it. The tone
it's behaviour like this that will never get me invited back on any kind of rankings.
Well, I've written you off altogether. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, strike.
Go.
Are we on number 11 then? Is it
11?
Next 11. I'm going Hammered.
Oh,
nice.
With fucking yellow and black splattery shite.
That
is
is
the
lovely,
20th anniversary limited edition version. So I guess it came out 2020, was it? Was this 2000? I don't know. My maths is well shy. So yeah, fucking great album. This again, as I said, doing this ranking, it jumped up a hell of a long way. I got to admit, stuff like Walk a Crooked Mile, Brave New World, fucking Serial Killer. What a weird fucking way to finish an album.
Bizarre.
No Remorse. Fucking great shit. Really good. It's quite, as I said, Serial Killer's like well weird. And as you say, it was a great cover. That'd be a good tat as well. That'd be a nice.
My mate's got tattooed. He's back.
Yeah, good shit. So yeah, Hammerhead. Marvelous stuff.
Beautiful.
Jason's got one in his book side, but he can't even fucking read.
Okay, my number 11. And finally, guys, some physical media.
What you got?
Yes. Let me get it right. Hang on, and avoid the glare. That's my number 11. Overnight Sensation. I love this record. Mainly, what I will say is that I feel that it starts so strongly and does tail off. It does fade off somewhat alarmingly for me, if I'm being brutally honest with you. But
the last song's a belter.
Yeah, the last song is a cracker, so I'll give it that. But I mean, I think Civil. Right, let me get my track listing right. Civil War, absolutely fucking stunning start. And it just sort of almost like the side A, although it's not a side A because it's a fucking CD. I think it's relatively strong, but it's tailed off by the B side. And I just feel that this will be higher for me if the 80s and 70s weren't quite so strong. And also, if it didn't have that slight nosedive in the middle of the record.
Eat the gun, that's fucking shite.
And it probably deserves a minus point for Lemmy not having the famous facial hair on it.
It's a bit like when you shaved your beard off, mate.
That was a terrible mistake. Don't ever let me do that again, guys. I don't know.
Worse than Lemmy does.
I had a small aneurysm. It was an administrative oversight that that won't happen again, guys. So yeah.
You slipped with a fucking razor, don't you? You didn't shave the rest off. You look funny.
It was straight away. I took the middle bit off first. I was like, oh no. It was a terrible mistake. But yeah, my number 11, Overnight Sensation. I'm a big fan of this, even with its nosedive. I think it's a cracker. Yeah,
it's good. It's got some fucking cracking moments.
Yeah, Civil War's fucking brilliant. It's one of my top. If I had top 20 Motorhead tracks ever, that might be in it, you know. But yeah, so
this is
my favourite off that fucking great.
Yeah,
this is my final fucking entry for the 2000s album. And we're Motorhead.
We are Motorhead, yeah.
Fucking, it was the first one I bought. I bought a special edition CD. I had the T-shirt as well. Stage fright, crash and burn. We are Motorhead. Out to lunch, stay out of jail. Fucking see me burning. Yeah, fucking belters. One more fucking time, even's good. Even if it's fucking 6 minutes or long, but the fucking cover annihilates a lot of fucking albums.
Ah, it's brilliant. I mean, you put that cover against the one I've just shown. Jesus, it's not even.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
No context, like. No. No Patagno. Right, we're Motorhead. Fucking beast.
Yeah. So that's your number 10. Is that number 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're into the top 10, guys. The top 10.
We are. And I'm starting number 10 with an absolute fucking banger.
Right. Here we go. This is where the fucking the real men arrive. Let's see what happens here. Number 10. Go on, John. There he goes. Orgasmatron. Named after me.
Number 1, Orgasmatron.
Fucking belter.
It's one of, with it you get into the top 10, you're thinking, this is a bit fucking low 10, isn't it? But I think the others are stronger. So what can you do?
There's so much quality now. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at what songs don't I mention. Should we say all of them for the top 10? Because
they're all bangers. The whole fucking album rips.
Yeah. You know, stuff like fucking Mean Machine, Claw, Gliding with the.
I know you just my clothes for.
Death Forever. For fuck's sake. I don't know. It's just absolutely brilliant. Ain't No Crime. Yeah, just fucking beast of an album, innit? It's gotta be done.
Fucking weapon.
Nice.
Oh, I've done a Dave. I dropped the fucking booklet.
Oh my god. Okay, my number 10. My first in my top 10. This Inferno. I've just got a soft spot. I've got a hard on for this record, which is a contradiction of a soft spot, but it's the same fucking thing.
It's a cover.
Yeah.
Is it just a cover?
Brilliant cover. What I love about this is that it's kind of sort of born again hard, as daft as that sounds. I mean, what year are we on? I think as well, 2004. The one and only time that I've seen Motorhead live was on the 30th anniversary tour, so this will have been the current record, won't it? Thinking about it, yeah, so it'll have been 2005, won't it? I saw them at the what's it called? A venue that I really go to in Manchester. Can't remember the fucking name of it now. It was the one that you used to go past when you went to International 2. But anyway, I'm waffling there. But there's so many good songs on this one. You've got fucking Terminal Show, Killers, Life's a Bitch, Down on Me. There's so many that I like. And the other thing that I love about this is Steve Vai does some guest solos on it, and it just really it brings the shred to it. And it ticks all the boxes for me. I think.
I find it quite a heavy metal album. I know Lemmy said they're not heavy metal, but that is quite a heavy metal album. And I think, as you say, it's the solos and shit. And
it's heavy as fuck. It feels like a proper metal record, yeah. And it is, yeah. I think you're right. It is a step away from what they normally would do, but in a really good way. And just I remember when I first heard this, just falling in love with it, and it's really stuck with me since. I've never really got tired of it. So, and that's why an album from 2004 has made my top 10. So,
but when that came out, that was all right. Howard was for it, but then after it, they just went back to what they were doing before. Can't go say it merged together.
Yeah, Inferno's, I feel that stands out from that period. Yeah, for me, yeah.
Look at this. This guy's fucking here. Frank, to fucking Liverpool. I knew it was fucking him. I used to bump into him on social media. But I don't have any social media now because I'm a cunt. So,
you're not missing anything.
No, I'm a fuck.
No. Right, we're number 9 for you, Dave.
Number 9, you're up, Dave. Yeah.
Overkill.
Oh.
Wow.
Now,
shots fired.
A lot of it has got to do with the fact that Metropolis is a piece of shit and used to play every fucking gig. It was like, fuck off, play Capricorn instead, you fucking warty-faced old cunt. Never like Metropolis at all, right? Overkill, stay clean. I won't pay a price of Groover. Capricorn's ace, no class, damage case, tear you down's ace, and then Metropolis just fucking does my dinger right in. Fuck off. But I got that tattooed anyway.
Oh, it's iconic. Iconic, that cover. Yeah.
It's about. That's what fucking boils my piss to it. See when folk ask like bands like say Metallica, right? Fucking they'll go. They just go Overkill or whatever. It's like they've never listened to anything after fucking 1979. It's like fuck off, you douchebag.
Yeah,
but no,
it is a great album. I went to see Lars Fredriksson from Rancid, the guitarist from Rancid, fucking well tatted up motherfucker. He did a solo show, and I got a T-shirt from it, and it was basically the Overkill, but instead of the war pig thing, it was like a wolf, but it had the same color and all that, and the same logo said Lars Fredriksson. This fucking
cool.
Like Overkill type shit. It's really fucking cool.
Nice.
I had to wear it on a thing.
I seen an interview with him, and he said you had 47 Motorhead T-shirts.
It doesn't surprise me. What did he do? He did quite a few covers because it was almost like it was weird. It was like a punk acoustic set because it was just fucking him there. I think another bloke that I didn't.
I've got quite a lot of time for him.
I can remember you posted a video about it. It looked as if it was all right.
It's good.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot of time for it. But he's dirty Millwall, so it can get fucked.
Yeah, you said. Says dirty Leeds.
Anyway, enough of the football. Yeah.
Anyway,
all right, John,
what are we down for? Was this 9 or 8? I can't fucking remember now.
That was 9, I think. Is that 9?
Yeah. Me, surprisingly, you fuckers have already mentioned this, and you're not major fans, but I'm going March or Die.
Okay.
Yeah, March or
now,
Die.
I know it's well into fucking. This is hair metal fucking Motorhead. And you just look at.
He just likes cock rock. That's his problem.
Cock rockers.
But I think this album is fucking brilliant, probably because I do actually like Poison. That's obviously why I like this. Fucking Hellraiser. Cough. I'm not a major fan of Cat Scratch Fever, though, if I'm honest. I Ain't No Nice Guys, fucking great. Too Good to Be True. March or Die itself. I think it's fucking brilliant. I said, this moved up my rankings when I was doing that competition for Metal Marchy Matt, and we were looking for albums and fucking movies. And I thought, oh, look at all these people doing the fucking Aussie version of Hellraiser. Fuck that, I'm getting the Motorhead one out. So I got this out, gave it another listen, and I really fucking liked it. I think it's great. I think it holds up well for me. As I said, it's of a time, which is probably a time when I remember a lot because I was into that kind of music back then. And I think this is fucking great album. As you say, they were doing something slightly different, but it still sounds like Motorhead. And yeah, fucking.
It's weird because fucking Mickey D joined the band, but he only plays on Hellraiser. The rest of it's Tommy Aldridge and drums.
Yeah, fucking Wurzel was on this and that. Yeah, I think it's a great album. So yeah, that's my number 9 or whatever it was.
Yeah, what are we on 9? Right,
yeah, I think that's
my number 9. And I'm fucking certain I have this on CD somewhere, but I cannot find it. It's unforgivable that I haven't got physical media of this one. But my number 9 is Orgasmatron. Yeah,
disgusting.
It's just unforgivable. I did try and hunt for it, but like I say, I think it's a box of CDs that fuck knows where they are in the loft. But I'm hoping it's in amongst there. If not, I don't know where the fuck it's gone. But Orgasmatron's my number 9. I think it's such a strong record, like you were saying before, John. There's so many great tracks on it. The reason this and the next one, which are very sort of similar, and this one I've put just behind the next one that I'll talk about when we get to number 8. There's a weird compressed sound to the production that I can't quite warm to on Orgasmatron. The production's just weird on it.
That's strange.
Yeah, there's just something that I'm not a massive fan of with the production of it. But I mean, besides that, I mean, Ain't My Crime, Orgasmatron, the track, of course, Dr. Rock. There's some fucking beauties on it.
Every song is a fucking beezer.
Yeah. But yeah, my number 9, Orgasmatron. Really, really strong record. And I've made a note here. It was the first, if I'm right in thinking, where they went with 2-prong guitar, 2 axes.
Aye. Well, apart from No Remorse, the 4 songs of No Remorse.
Yeah.
Killed by Death, Steal Your Face, fucking Locomotive and Snaggletooth. They were our 2 guitars.
Yeah,
that was the first 2 albums that
So the first 2-pronged attack. So yeah, that's my number 9, Orgasmatron.
Number 9, 1960.
Oh,
I like this album. The production's shit. I'm So Bad Baby I Don't Care. Obviously written by me. No Voices in the Sky. Going to Brazil. Angel City, Make My Day, Ramones, Shut You Down, 1916, Weapon on album, shit production. That's the only minus on it's the fucking shit production.
Yeah.
But the fucking
I think you like that.
It's just who enough thin in fucking production. Okay, it's a fucking black or what? Yeah, it is black. Aye, because we're on Epic Records. It says it all. It says this album is ozone hostile.
Yeah, I always thought that was cool. Yeah, I like that album a lot. I've not shown it yet. Let's put it that way. But I'm going to show this. No one's shown this yet, and I know Chris is a big fan. But this is my number 8. Is it?
8.
8.
8. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Oh,
The Devil Splits the Iron Fist.
Oh, your fist goes, son. Oh, weapon.
My story for this is, as I said, I got into metal 1980, 79, 80-ish. Now, I heard Ace of Spades because that came out about 80-ish, and that was the big album. Me and a bunch of guys, we decided we'd go and do a bit of shopping, as you do, to the local town. We decided we'd do shopping without money. Obviously, I wouldn't condone that sort of thing these days, but when you're kids, teenagers, it seems like a good idea.
As you do.
Yeah. So the local Woolworths used to have albums and singles and that sort of thing. And they used to have a load of singles out on the counter in the front, in their sleeves and everything. So, when the people went about, they were selling people fucking 80s Nick Kershaw albums and shit like that. There was a stack of Iron Fist singles at the front. So me and my mates all fucking grabbed a handful of them and put me in that fucking bag and fucked off. And it was lead vinyl. And I wish I kept it, but I didn't, because I thought I better get rid of it in case, because I thought the police were going to come and fucking arrest me for stealing the Motorhead single. So yeah, that's my story about this album. It's a fucking killer album. I always loved the song Iron Fist.
Apart from Loser shit.
I'm the fucking Doctor. Speed Freak. Oh, what a song. Yeah, Loser's awesome. Don't Let Him Grind You Down. It's just a fucking great album. Yeah, Bang's Life's just a beast, and it's obviously got to be top 10. I know you're a big fan of this, aren't you, Chris?
Yeah. It's much higher up on mine. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
As I said, it's weird. It dropped as I was listening to others. Oddly, it was top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can get with that.
I think it's my age, but yeah, that's my Motorhead story. So there you go.
Okay.
Chris.
Number 8. Rock and roll.
Beast.
Number 8. Again, unforgivable that I don't have a fucking physical of this, so I will remedy that. I just haven't remedied it in time for this. But this is just higher than Orgasmatron because of the production on it. I think the production's miles better on that one. And it was the one after it, wasn't it? It's 87 Rock and Roll, again, 2 guitars. So purely that production thing is what, otherwise they could flip and flop these two, to be quite honest with you. The track Rock and Roll is fucking majestic. I absolutely adore the title track on this one.
My favourite song of all time is that song.
Yeah, that is a class one. I've made a note of Traitor, and I've made a note of Eat the Rich. Now, this is a kind of... I'm deviating away from this album as such, and which I didn't have physical of, to sort of give you a little bit of an origin story while we're here. So I'll give you the physical of this. No Sleep Till Hammersmith. This was the first record that I ever owned of Motorhead. Well, actually on cassette, but it was the Young Ones that got me into it. It was as a kid. Music. I saw that episode of the Young Ones, and was all about. It was them that turned me on to Motorhead, that turned me on to metal. You could argue as such, it was fucking formative with that. And I absolutely adored that song. It was my uncle give us a cassette copy of No Sleep Till Hammersmith, and I think we played it till it fucking broke near enough. I absolutely fucking loved it. But Eat the Rich is a soft spot for me as well, because that was on the other fucking comic strip fucking thing, wasn't it? The film Eat the Rich as such. Which I love. So yeah, it was that one's coming at my number 8 for nostalgic reasons, but yeah, justifiable nostalgic reasons, I'd say.
What's funny is, right, Phil Campbell is not bound with his son, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, right? And they were on Facebook, and the guy, the singer, who's his son, posted a fucking thing. She was saying, "Fuck's sake, we're trying to cover Eat the Rich," but I said it's like extra fucking shit pony, extra pepperoni. But Falkett says it's extra macaroni. He goes, "You're fucking wrong." He goes, "I'm nay." He goes, "You fucking." He goes, "I was fucking there," but he was right. It's Phil did fucking idea. Fucking brilliant.
Nice.
I've seen them live. I've seen Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons live. They're really good. Obviously, do a lot of Motorhead songs, but they do some of their own songs. And that.
Yeah.
Fucking cracking. If you get a chance to see him, you know, it's well worth it. Great band. Really good. Yeah.
It's the only way you're going to hear them songs fucking loud again, isn't it? So
exactly, and at least you know he was there. And he knows how to play the fucking guitar parts. So
yeah, that's it. Fucking right.
Like you look, Dave.
A Poison cover band.
Yeah. We number 8.
Number 7 now.
Oh, number 7. Fucking hell, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Right, yeah. You're on, Dave. Me? Yeah, 7. 7. There we go.
Oh, fucking
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, Heart of Stone. I'm your man. Help you if I can, cause I'm a doctor. Fucking go to hell. Loser shit. Sex and Outrage are beast. America's cool. Shut down. Speed Freaks are fucking beast.
Great song.
Don't let them get you down. Don't need losing. Bang the lights. That's a drop version. I bought a bunch of Motorhead albums. This must have been 2002. Before everything, all the vinyl started coming back, before we're buying it. So fucking, I sent off to fucking Motorhead Bangers fucking fan club and laid a list of albums that you can buy. So I bought a bunch of them. And this is one of them. This is the Japanese version, but for some reason, there's not anything that says Banzai on it. But Iron Fist, it's underrated because of the production, but the production's not bad, but Fast Eddie got it done, so that was that. But nah, it's underrated. It's got a few fucking bells. The only shit song is Loser. This is fucking great. Quality artwork, you can't fucking argue that. Iron Fist. It could be a porno.
By the way, can I just put a little bit of, well, Dave's having a wank. You know, the cover of Orgasmatron. Apparently they were going to call it something like Death Train or something like that, weren't they? And they changed the fucking name. That's why it's a fucking train or the truck or Death Truck or something like that. That's why it's the cover of
I met a chick at a fucking prom gig, and she had a fucking Orgasmatron tattoo.
Did you?
She was a bit fat, but she had an Orgasmatron tattoo. So
being an Adonis yourself, it's understandable.
Cuddly is the phrase.
Right. Fucking right.
Now, hasn't it thick a word now with a C, not a K at the end?
You might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
You're a fat cunt. End of. There's no thick or fucking thing. You're a fat cunt. End of story.
Right. I'm not used to this.
Curvy, Dave. Curvy, mate. It's curvy.
Yeah. Hourglass.
Curvy.
You got a farce. End of story. You fucking bagel. Right. Next.
Is it me?
Who was next? John, was it?
Yeah, number 7, John.
Number 7 now.
7.
I'm sure you fuckers are going to wonder why the fuck I'm showing this now, but I think you like this album.
He's apologised already. We're bastards.
Wow.
Now, give me a second. Just going over to my turntable, because that's me, Matt.
I've got pictures, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's me.
What's your plank on the other side?
No, it's my turntable, Matt. It's off my record player. It came with the album.
Oh,
I love the artwork.
Again, it's a limited edition with a slip mat. Number 745 out of 2000 includes a slip mat. So this is my slip mat, which I use on my record player. So,
that reminds me of a story. Barney Greenway from Napalm Death was saying he ended up at a party once after a gig, and he's in some fucking punk's house, and he had see nothing, hear nothing by discharge. He had it glued on his turntable.
What, the picture disc?
He's like, what happens when you listen to Side 2? He's like, what the fuck? Get on our turntable and glue the fucking outside of it.
So yeah, I really like Bastards. I don't know why. It's one of them, as you say, it's I can't tell you why I think it's fucking great, but I just really do. Stuff like, I've probably Born Today's Hell, I thought was fucking awesome. I love that song. On Your Feet or On Your Knees, Death or Glory. I Am the Sword is great as well. Not a as like Dave said, I'm not a major fan of Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me. I can't be bothered with that. It seems odd. Lemmy singing it for some reason. I don't know why. But stuff like Bad Woman, Liar, I'm Your Man, I really fucking like it. I just think it's a great album. As I said, I don't know why it comes in between all these classic ones for me, but it just does. It just, I don't know, it resonates for me.
Whatever fucking clicks you, it is what it is.
You know, it said it's got that classic Motorhead sound, and I just think it's great. So yeah,
might be right.
Nice.
All right, Chris.
Number seven, isn't it? Okay, much higher up than a lot of them, but my number 7, and we're going to flip flop here between my 7 and 6. But On Parole, again, this is more nostalgia, I think, with me. But the debut album's so iconic for me that this falls just behind it, so you can have a guess at what my number 6 is. But I think this is marginally weaker because it ain't Motorhead as such. Like, I mean, it is them, but it's not that first album as such. What I like about this though is the kind of stripped back nature of some of the classics on here, like you track Motorhead and Vibrator, Iron Horse.
You've got to listen to it as a standalone album and not as a Motorhead album. If you listen to it just as
I think that's well said actually. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like Motorhead.
It's like post fucking Cavalera Sepultura. Listen to it for what it is.
Yeah. It almost feels like two different entities, doesn't it? Yeah. So
haven't they said it's not in the? Apparently, according to the band, that this isn't part of their catalogue. As far as
Lemmy always refused to accept it as part of the catalogue.
So they said they had 22 albums, not 23, which is why you fucking confused me by including this. So
yeah, I nearly didn't include this. Funnily enough, I nearly put No Sleep Till Hammersmith in its place out of general principle to Lemmy, but I thought no, if we're going to include the studio ones, and this sort of does count, and although it is not a rehash, a prehash, if you will, of Motorhead. Then, I think, has it stood the test of time? No, probably not. And it's probably far too high up in my list for nostalgic reasons. But
it's underrated because of what it is and what it stood for and what came off it. Okay, it's just you just got to listen to it by itself.
The forerunner to greatness, so which is why it sort of had to be in my top 10. So yeah, my number 7 is On Parole.
It's all gone.
Now Dave's out of alcohol.
He's out of booze.
It can never be a good thing. In fact, I'm going to get another.
Start drinking blood.
No, it's funny, but I drink fucking blood. Right. Yeah. It's me next. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's your number 6, Dave.
Look at that. Bomber. And a Heinkel fucking 3 fucking fighter bomber. Fucking A. Fucking A. Aye. Dead Men Smell Toenails. Lawman. Sweet Revenge. Sharpshooter. Stone Dead Forever. All the Ices. Step Down. It's a fucking beast, like. Because for years I thought that Bomber came before Overkill, but it turns out that Overkill came before Bomber. And I was like, fuck me. It's fucking hell. But
quite some year for him, 79, wasn't it?
It turned out that German Bomber, so it's fucking A. Great album.
Yeah,
fucking
love it.
Eddie Clarkson stepped down. But Fast Eddie singing Stone Dead Forever, that's a fucking bitch. Fucking ace.
Stone Dead Forever is a cracking song.
Oh, it's a fucking beast.
Are we number 6, gents?
Number 6, yeah.
Well, weirdly, I'm
glad
somebody's fucking Dave. I've got Bomber number 6 as well. Who would have fucking thought?
Nah.
So obviously mine's not on vinyl, mine's just a shitty CD, but there you go.
Yeah, I've only got CD of it. No.
This is a great CD, and I'll tell you why it's great, because it's got you know the single Bomber? You remember the 7-inch, 12-inch, whatever? The B-side was fucking Over the Top, and it's that beast of a song. This has got Over the Top on it. So
it's fuck.
So yeah.
When you play Over the Top live, it's fucking fast as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely great. So, as you say, fucking Dead Men Tell No Tales is just a fucking beast of a song. Stone Dead Forever, fucking brilliant. Bomber, again, as I was saying, title tracks, just legendary. It's not got a shit track on it. It's fucking great. So, Bomber, my number 6.
Classic. My number 6, and I'm going to have to show an image because I was hoping that this would have arrived on fucking CD before today, but it bastard hasn't because I ordered myself another copy. The classic debut, Motorhead. I mean, I suppose I could show On Parole again, really, because it's kind of virtually the same thing. But
I'll show it for you, mate. There you go.
There you are. Cheers, John. It's classic. What I love about this is it's the debut. It's where it all fucking started. The track Motorhead is an absolute fucking sensation. The track Vibrator is arguably just as good. Iron Horse. It's just fucking fabulous. What I love about this is it's very much a child of its time as well. The reason that Motorhead, for me, the reason that Motorhead was such a good crossover band with the punk and metalheads. We're like one of the only real bands that were a great crossover with punks and metalheads. I think was because of the era. It came out in 1977 when punk was on the rise, and there is a punk
when punk was right at the start.
Yeah, there is a punk vibe to this first record that I feel like you don't really hear on a lot of the other stuff. To be quite honest with you, it's kind of the summit in the riffage, the fucking barrage of the riff. It's got all them punk sensibilities, so which is why as a bit of a fan of a lot of various punk scenes and so on and so forth, that's why I rate it so highly for me. So yeah, it probably is nostalgia.
My looking on that, can I interject there, which is a word that I
please, yeah, fire away, good sir.
Yeah. I think because of if you listen to the UK fucking punk stuff, and as I was into punk first, so I just got into music sort of 77. So my mate's sister was going out with a punk, and then afterwards she went out with a metal fan. That's why I got into the music. Let's face it, it's always someone that you know gives you a single. I think she had a Stiff Little Fingers single or something like that, and you know me and my mate were going, wow, look at this. First single I ever bought was Sex Pistols' "Lock Around the Clock," the one from the movie. It wasn't even a proper Sex Pistols fucking song. It had Temple Judas sing on it, but it was the first single I bought back in 78 or 79, whenever it was.
You know.
But as you said, I think it's over time. But if you listen to a lot of the punk stuff, it was essentially rock and roll songs. The punks didn't know many chords, did they? And I think that's where you've got the Motorhead were the same. They were limited in that they were sort of three sort of chords type thing. It was very basic, and it was almost that sort of thing. And they were taking rock and roll songs, and that's what they were doing. And I think that's what the punk sensibilities comes in as well, because that's essentially what the majority of punks did, didn't they? They took old rock and roll songs and they just played them themselves a little bit faster.
Yeah, so I mean, you listen to most fucking oi bands. It's like AC/DC and Motorhead, essentially. It's that riffage. It's the same fucking thing. And I think that is why I've got such a soft spot for the debut, because it's sort of pure punk energy for a lot of it. And I fucking love it for that reason. And why I don't have it on vinyl. I mean, I won't be having the original on vinyl anytime soon, I don't think. But
when you think,
if you want to swap one of your kidneys, you can have mine.
Other albums that came out at the same time, like 1970, fucking whatever it was. No one was doing what fucking Motorhead were. Iron Maiden hadn't started then.
Yeah.
AC/DC were good. Judas Priest, don't even fucking mention them at my presence. They can fuck right off. But
they got
come
doing
Motorhead did. Fuck Judas Priest, they can get the fuck.
Judas Priest did one good album, British Steel.
Bollocks.
Screaming for Vengeance. That's my favourite. Screaming for Vengeance. But yeah.
That's the only album I own is fucking British Steel.
British Steel. That's my favourite Judas Priest album. It's the only one I like.
Living after midnight. Fuck off, you finger.
Washing the dog. Washing the dog.
Rapid Fire. Chris. High on Fire playing Rapid Fire.
Oh, yes. Good point. Yeah.
Weapon.
I'm definitely doing that High on Fire ranking. That's going to be coming soon. So, yeah, watch space.
I don't own any High on Fire. I've not ever picked anything up by them.
Well, actually, yeah. While we're on it, let me just slightly interject. I separated Motorhead into several eras. I was on about this before we started the video. In certain eras, 77 through 80, I've called the classic era. 80 through 87, I've called the leather years. Now, the reason that I called it that was I saw an interview with Matt Pike, Sleep, High on Fire, of course, and he described that era as the leather years, and he said that was his favourite fucking era of Motorhead, funnily enough. But I liked the term, so yeah, I called that the leather years. So I've got 91, 93, the cock rock years, and then Born Again Hard after that. But yeah. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention Matt Pike's beautifully put the leather years for that era.
Born Again Hard, is that like they got a bit of Viagra?
Yeah, basically. I mean, they'll need it. Yeah, I'm sure Lemmy never needed it, but you know, when you get to your more refined years, like our good sales gentleman, yeah.
Any health is good health.
Not that I need it, of course.
No, obviously not. You know, it's for lesser people. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Was it Motorhead?
There's Roger fucking it's a fucking priest fucking wrong, look. I said, nah. No danger, Roger.
Yeah, hope not a priest ranking. Yeah.
Nah, fuck them.
Yeah. You mean they did maybe 2 good albums anyway? So you know, it's not going to be much of a ranking.
I take it Turbo's not one of them too.
But, shit.
That'll be in their cocklock years, mate.
I went to see them live, right? Testament and Megadeth were supporting, and fucking Judas Priest were fucking headlining. It was about 3/4 of an hour to Judas Priest. I says, fuck this shit. Left. Utter shite. He couldn't get the motorbike started. The motorbike came on, he couldn't get it started there. There's 2 gates started. Like, fuck off. Oh, fuck Judas Priest. Fuck Rob Halford. Die.
I went to see change the subject totally. Talking to motorbikes on stage, I went to see the WWF as it was called before it changed to WWE when they didn't because of the pandas and shit. I don't know. The
pandas, yeah.
But back in the day, me and my mates decided to get pissed up and go to see the fucking wrestling in Manchester, and I think it was someone like Legion of Doom or something like all came on with the fucking bikes and all that. Fucking great. But I was gutted. I went there and it's like you don't have a commentator. Apparently, he's only on the telly. When you're there live, no one's telling you who's coming on and who's on next. What a load of shite.
Like, shit, yeah, I never even thought of that. Yeah, that's a good point.
When I was 12, right? When I was 12, went to the fucking local town, right? And fucking Giant Haystacks was on.
Whoa.
I was 12, right? And Giant Haystacks rocked up and he's going, oh, here we go. You bunch of Scottish sheep farmers. And I'm like, fuck off. And then there's this other dude came on, right? The Mighty Chung, he was called, right? He was this fucking
remember it.
Oriental fucking unit of a boy. And the referee was like, right, it'll be 50 quid to anyone that can fucking floor the Mighty Chung with a punch. So all these hard men got up into the fucking ring, right? All these cunts are like, fuck it, I'm gonna get 50 quid here. They run out, full force punching the cunt, breaking their fucking hands and everything. Nobody won the fucking money. Giant Haystacks, fucking legend.
Who was the other one? Giant Haystacks. Who was the other big fucker?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Oh, that was him. Yeah, bald fucker, wasn't he? Yeah. Big Daddy. Yeah. Was that Kendo Nagasaki, the one with the fucking the
mask on it?
Yeah, that was fucking great.
I don't know what Jason's on about turning me into a fucking meme. That's a bit fucking wrong, isn't it? Look at Pieface says, look at this. He got kicked, yeah. They're hard enough to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, should we get back to music?
Yeah, what are we on? Top 5 now? Top 5? Oh, look at that.
Fucking hell. And I thought I was harsh putting in number fucking 7 or whatever. Good man.
Stand, Weapon, Cut Rush Fever, good enough. Barbara, all right. Joy, good. Ain't Nice Guy, Ace. Hellraiser, good. A Soundtrack, good. Too Good to Be True, Belter. You better run, Magic. Yeah, and Marshall, like fucking tits. Good album.
I'm with you with that, mate. It's fucking great.
It's fucking great. I think this might be an OG because I got it fucking second hand. Really dig this album. It's good. The only song that Mickey D plays on is the fucking Hellraiser one. The rest is our days. But
you still awake, Chris?
Still going.
Past your bedtime, mate?
Who, me? Yeah, long past this. Yeah.
I remember you saying when we were at your gig, you were going, fucking hell, it's a bit late, this.
I mean, what time are we on now? It's like nearly 10:30, lads. I should be on the Ovaltine. And
with your PJs on.
The Ovaltine. No. Right.
Is it me?
Oh, go, John.
Yeah.
Are we number 5?
Number 5, John. Yeah.
Number 5, okay.
Go on this.
I
fucking love this album. Dave's got the t-shirt on.
Yeah.
That's on the back. That's on the back of your shirt, isn't it, bud?
Aye.
That's the back of the shirt, isn't it? Fucking like them. How fucking cool does Filthy Animal look as a skull with his big fucking spiky hair and that?
That is pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking legend.
There's Lemmy. Lemmy looks the same.
It's a fucking. You ever seen that DVD, the classic albums DVD, when they're talking about Ace of Spades album?
Yeah.
And fucking Lemmy's sitting there pissing a sweat. And he's like, fucking, and they're not getting doing. Fucking Filthy walks in. And he goes, "You're late." And he goes, "Yeah, it was my wooden trousers. I forgot to grease the knees. I couldn't bend my fucking legs. My wooden trousers fucked me up." I was like, fucking wit.
I think that's fucking great. That really is cool. That's anyway.
That is tremendous.
It's not just that, and I tell you what, I like the way on the cover that it's full on Dave, innit? It's all fucking warty and shit.
It is a great cover, to be fair. It is great artwork.
It needs a tank, but I quite like the fucking barbed wire, which I think Dave should have on his Mayhem tattoo because that's his from Grand.
I like the fact that they use all the flags that were involved, and then I just use British and German.
Yeah, everyone in it.
Yeah,
that's what I like there.
Yeah,
and that on top of the sort of snaggletooth war pig, whatever you want to call the fucking thing, it's got that helmet that fucking Lemmy wore. Have you seen him? He's got that fucking. He's got the same helmet, hasn't he? When he drives his fucking tank or whatever that is on some interview I've seen with him. Fucking legend.
I don't really think Lemmy's helmet.
Yeah, Lemmy's helmet. Yeah, we're back again. I think fucking Dylan's seen that, hasn't he? So.
Man, sure. He's seen more fucking helmets than Hitler he has. Fucking telling me.
But on here, fucking, there's no bad songs. One to Sing the Blues is absolutely fucking brilliant. They do usually have a decent song to start off with, and that's a fucking beast. I'm So Bad, Baby, I Don't Care is fucking great. Going to Brazil's fucking Nightmare in the Dreamtime. What the fuck is that about? It's the weirdest fucking song ever. And it's not Motorhead, but it's brilliant because it's different, and I like that. The Moans, any song about the Moans is always going to fucking like high for me.
It's just the production is thin as fuck for some reason. I don't know why, but if it had the same production as fucking Bastards had, it would be fucking mental album.
But on the other hand, I'd like a lot of bands and a lot of albums with shit production. I don't know. There's that fucking Suffocation one that everyone hates. I think it's fucking brilliant. So perhaps
I was fucking black metal. What the fuck would I can't even
exactly that's what I mean. And stuff like Scum by Napalm Death and First Carcass album. I've always loved that. I don't know.
That's different. I think. That's different. You didn't expect like fucking Motorhead to have a production as thin as that, the way.
No, I suppose
they're fucking good. It's a difference, isn't it?
It's high up because it is different, and there's something about it. Yeah. Oh fuck.
Nice, nice, Dylan.
Wait, you see,
I'm going to keep my mouth shut now. Bloody hell. Yeah, that's a fucking awesome album. So that's my number, whatever it was. Was it 5, 6,
5.
something like that?
Fucking
hell, yeah, number 5, yeah. Above Bomber, who knows? But there you go. You're Chris.
Well.
Anyway, I'm going to have a piss.
My number 5.
Oh, yeah, here. Number 5.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, he's got vinyl.
My number 5, yeah. The vinyl's out, lads. Yeah. I think this is original bronze press and all, this one. But I could be wrong. Nothing fancy on vinyl. Yeah. My number 5 is Ace of Spades. They're all so strong now that really it was so hard to kind of decide what goes where. But yeah, I went with this one only because, I mean, it's got arguably the most iconic song ever on it, of course, like, you know, and We Are the Road Crew. But other than that, I don't think it's quite as strong a track list as the 4 albums that I've picked over it. So that is the only reason why it's my number 5 personally. But there's really fuck all in it, quite honestly, once we get to this stage. So it's a 10 out of 10 record, quite
That's
honestly.
But there's a lot of goodness on it, isn't it?
Nice.
Irvin Welsh, who wrote Trainspotting, he says that fucking all it reminds him of is like sitting in squats, drinking fucking cider full of speed.
It's iconic. And although it's just like them 3 on cover again, it's still an iconic cover.
In Barnsley.
Field. Yeah, that they did in a fucking quarry in fucking wherever
Quarry
it was.
Barnsley,
yeah. Apparently it was fucking freezing, wasn't it? Like it was like sort of -2 or something daft. Yeah. But yeah,
but, I mean,
my number 5.
Well, it's got the hammer. It's got the hammer on it.
Yeah,
fire.
True.
Fucking love me like a reptile. Shoot me in the back. Fucking fucking the song. What the fuck's it called? The one that's attached to fucking fucking what the fuck's it called? I don't know.
Doesn't matter. There's no bad songs on there.
Jailbait.
Bite the bullet and dance.
Bite the bullet.
Just weapons.
Bite the bullet's fucking awesome.
Oh, there's some absolute fucking gems on it. Absolute gems. But yeah, the ones that I've picked 4 through 1, I just personally prefer just. Yeah. So my number 5. Ace of Spades, lads. Yeah.
What's your number 4? Big fella?
Right, John.
Not you. Fucking hell. You'll have to this.
Oh?
Yeah. He's had too much Jim Beam and fucking Island Blue, hasn't he?
Another Perfect Day.
Ooh.
But
you haven't showed it yet, have you?
No, I said, yeah, right. I bought all the albums of Motorhead bangers, right? And I bought the Jap version.
Oh.
I got it, right? I was
nice.
Fucking I put on the songs are in the wrong fucking order, eh?
No.
Aye, weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. It's got them in the right order on the back. But when you fucking play the record, they're all fucking in the wrong order. It's like fucking wank. But this underrated fucking word on the fucking is a fucking beast of record. We're going to play a song of Another Perfect Day. Who likes that? You fucking hated it in 1993, didn't you? Apparently, the fucking fan club went from 10,000 members down to 4,000 when that album came out. And fucking, it's got the guy from fucking Thin Lizzy on production.
Yeah.
Aye. And fucking Lemmy and Phil fucking recorded their parts, right? And then they fucked off the pub. And they left him in the fucking recording studio, right? So he was just throwing like solos like all the hell up. So Lemmy would come back every couple of years and go, "Are you all right?" And he'd go, "Aye, no worries, cool, back to the pub." And then that's why there's some mental scrolls in it, because he's got left to these devices. Fucking brilliant. But aye, Another Perfect Day. There's so many good songs and it's fucking unbelievable. Just fucking amazing.
It's a beast of an album. It's another one that doesn't sound like Motorhead, but does.
Well,
because of
when it came after fucking Iron Fist, and fucking if you had Iron Fist and you had this, it was like, what the fuck? But on fucking reflection, it's a fucking good album. Back at the Funny Farm, Shine, Dance in Your Grave, Rocket, One Shot of Mind, fucking just weapons, one after another.
It's yours got the in the sleeve, Dave, with the fucking cartoon on it. That's funny as fuck. If you manage to pick it up, I don't know if it'll be in the CD now, but on the album it's got a fucking cartoon thing that it's a bit like the fucking Pandora Peroxide type things that were in Kerrang.
You had that all fucking written doing the snare drum, when they were doing the snare drum.
Fucking awesome.
It's huge fun apart, isn't it?
But as you say, back in the day, as you said, everybody slagged it off. They slagged it off in Kerrang.
Yeah.
You chat to your mates and you Motorhead album. What the hell are they doing? It's not heavy. It's lost.
If you think about John, right? 1983, that's the same year as Peace of Mind came out by Iron Maiden, and Flick of the Switch came out by AC/DC, and then this came out.
Yeah.
All three of them are fucking big.
Another awesome cover. I like that cover. I like the painting and the swirling.
Yeah, I love it.
Like you get the impression that's what Lemmy on Speed was fucking looking at it and go, yeah, that's what it's like. Like what we on? Right. Well, for me, I'm going for this one.
There you go.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Absolute beast of an album. Original copy, obviously, because it's fucking awesome. I love this album. But I still want to know, like, what the fuck is that? You see the pictures on the back? Lemmy looks cool as fuck. He's got his shades on.
Twice Filthy's face
like
dirty.
He's been down the fucking coal mine, doesn't he? Looks like he's been down the coal mine. Look at him.
He's like fucking monkey as fuck, isn't he?
Yeah, the others, they look normal. Filthy looks cool. What the fuck is that? He's been up the chimney, Gav.
I've always wondered that myself. Fucking weird.
Yeah, but what a beast of an album, as you say. It's like rock and roll, fucking brilliant song. Eat the Rich, as you say, from the movie, which is fucking brilliant. Blackheart, Stone Deaf in the USA, The Wolf Traitor Dogs.
Stone Deaf in the USA with slide guitar.
Boogie Man is fucking awesome. Yeah, just a stunning album. As you say, that lyrics. It's even got a
underrated. Nobody ever mentions it. Ever. Nobody ever mentions it.
It's a cracking album.
Hey, Anthony's on. You're like, mate. Yeah, no, fucking rock and roll. Absolutely brilliant. Love that album. So yeah, that's my number 4.
Okay, guys. My number 4 is the other album from 1979, Bomber.
Bomber.
Yeah, I fucking love this. Yeah, same one by the looks. As soon as I saw yours, I thought, yeah, it looks exactly the same press as mine. Just 1979 was such a good year. As you'll notice, the other one from 1979 hasn't made an appearance on my list as yet, but it was such a good year for him, and I just think they were fucking firing on all cylinders at this point. They were just majestic, unrivaled. The title track is one of the greatest Motorhead tracks of all time for me. It's got that slight punk drive to the riff. That riff's got the drive, the attitude of it. But yeah, I love everything about this fucking record. The album cover's fucking ace as well. But yeah, they're just like I say. Once we get into the top 5, they're all pretty much without fault. Quite honestly, I mean, top 10, you could argue, but yeah, my top 3 are just and so stronger than that, but. I mean, yeah, I fucking love Bomber. I mean, I don't like I say it might be the title track I fucking love more than anything, but yeah, there's so many. I mean, fuck me. Where do you start? Like, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Yeah, it's just fucking great opener.
All these.
Yeah, fucking over the top as John mentioned as well. Yeah, extra track on it, but yeah, Poison, Sharpshooter, just fucking ace. Love it. Yeah, so. Yeah, my number 4, guys, Bomber.
You're on, Dave. Number 3, top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah. We're not doing too bad. Oh, here's the one on Gasmatron.
Gasmatron, yeah.
I'm sure there's a 4, right? I bought this album off Motorhead Bangers at the same time as that Japanese version, right? And I went bit on. And
whoa, what's that?
it says Sports and Social Club, trip to Alton Towers, Saturday, 16th September 1986. Departure,
Nice.
please be on time. And on the other side, it's got other signatures there.
Fucking hell.
Madness.
Wow.
But
wow.
You've showed that on your channel, haven't you, Dave? You showed that on your channel. See, I watch your fucking channel. Imagine that.
Yeah, so you fucking shoot. You'd fucking learn something than your fucking scabby channel.
Couldn't understand what the fuck you said, but I remember you showing that.
Fucking Nick can't understand what I'm talking about half the time, so whatever.
I'm going to do my homework properly next time and watch every single vinyl community video before I, yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Fucking all of them. Yeah.
This album, Death Forever, Weapon, Nothing Up My Sleeve, Ain't No Crown, I Know It's What My Clothes For, Main Machine's a Weapon, Built for Speed's a Weapon. Riding the Driver is Wurzel's favourite Motorhead song.
Oh, is it now?
Doc, we used to have this album. I had it on a fucking dubbed cassette, right? And on the other side, it had Ale House Rock with the Mark Lads. And fucking, we went to this rave, right? And fucking, the lead guy, it was fucking booked for the rave, the lead fucking techno DJ. He came back to mine. Because I've got turntables on it, so he's come back to mine to play techno. And he ejected the tape, cassette player, and he went, I used to listen to that, I was fucking 12, mate, and chucked it. I went, no. Don't be throwing our guns and throwing a bit of my house, you fucking cunt. I said, fuck him. So that was him, he got to help. But that cassette, it was never the fucking stereo, it was just like fucking Ale House Rock or Guns Wrong. Ale House Rock or Guns Wrong on fucking just on repeat. Magic. Ah, well.
Great album.
Oh, what are we on? 3?
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3, Dave.
Yeah.
You ask me. I think it's fucking idea.
Yeah. Should be number 1.
You're only just hosting it. Yeah, it's number 3, guys. Yeah.
Number 3, yeah.
Right, so for me, it's this beast of an album.
Oh,
I've got to admit, it obviously wasn't that high, but as the years have gone on, I've really fucking grown to love it.
It's a good album.
As you say, Dave, it's a weird one. It's like it's Motorhead, but it isn't. It's like the first time they had a proper guitarist, and I don't want to take the piss out of the other guitarists, but I mean someone that actually, as you say, that was with the band. I believe he got a bit pissed quite often and probably fell off the rails after doing this, but that's what Motorhead do to you. But it's absolute, stuff like I Got Mine and fucking, it's just absolutely brilliant. Another Perfect Day title track again, Shine, Days of Glory, Die You Bastard. Come on, any album that's got a song called Die You Bastard.
That's how you finish a record. Yeah.
Fuck yes. But no, I absolutely adore this album. It's fucking brilliant. I was listening to it again this week and I went, you know what? It's
the
going
fucked up thing is,
it was about 8, but I knocked it up to number 3 because I just fucking love every song on here, and it's just such a good album. I like Thin Lizzy, and I thought Van Robson was good. Thin Lizzy, I think, was it Wild Horses, his other band beforehand? I can't remember.
The fucked up thing about it is when he was playing gigs with Motorhead, he wouldn't have played Iron Fist or Ace of Spades or Bomber or Overkill. He wouldn't have played any of those songs, And he turned up with fucking stupid shorts on. So it's like, well, calm your tits.
There's a bit in the Lemmy book in The White Line Fever where he says it used to fucking drive Lemmy mad how he'd turn up dressed in these fucking tight shorts and stuff.
Yeah, just dressed like a fucking idiot.
Smart cool. Talking to that book, I bought the White Line Fever book, and if you open up the paperback one, if you open it up, there's a quote from a guy in a magazine, and it's my mate Sean, who used to do a magazine. He did one called Zero and then one called Burn. And I did a load of stuff with him on that magazine. I was the video games editor because he didn't know anything about it, and he wanted to put loads of films and video games and all that sort of shit in, and no one else knew stuff. So I did a load of stuff with him. But yeah, it's a quote from it. And I said, I'm just reading this book. It's a quote from the fucking mag. And he went, oh shit, yeah, I forgot we did that. Like, obviously you forget you did something for the Motorhead, but
how'd you forget that? Yeah. Oh man, that's great.
So yeah, it's in there. But anyway, good shit.
My number 3. And yes, it's the same album. Look at this. It's my double CD of fucking Overkill. Don't worry, there's another version of Overkill makes a viewing shortly. But yeah, Another Perfect Day. My number 3. Again, for the same reasons. An album that was largely forgotten for me at their back catalogue for reasons unknown. And then a while back, I watched. There's a guy over in Japan called Analog Attack. He does his own. He's got his own YouTube channel. He's like an English guy. Sorry, just laughing at that comment. He does. He's like an English guy that lives out in Osaka in Japan and stuff. He's got his own Analog Attack, it's called, and he did a Motorhead ranking. And he put this album, Another Perfect Day, so high that I thought, right, I need to investigate that further. And it was investigate. Sorry, just in that other comment. Nice one. I investigated it further and just thought, this is an absolute fucking classic. Yeah, listening back to it, I don't understand how it got the hate that it got. Maybe, like you say, that it were a step away from what they usually did. I love Brian Robertson's guitars on it, and I don't really know the stories because I'm only hearing these secondhand, but the drummer in Green Saber, Brian, his brother Dave Pugh is the guitarist out of Skyclad, and on their cover version of Emerald, Brian Robertson plays the fucking solo, or one of the solos on it. And he come and sort of toured with him for a little bit. And the famous video of that cover of Emerald is from Dynamo Festival in Holland. And he's there live playing. And yeah, apparently he could yeah, he could put some fucking drink away for Brian Robertson, but he always was absolutely exemplary. Right. Fucking
he liked his solos as well.
Yeah, you know. And so, yeah, maybe that's sort of think, right, I need to investigate this a bit further. I thought it was a fucking tremendous track. And like you say, there's not a bad track on it. It's just banger after banger after banger. And this could have been my number 2. It could have been my number 1. It's that good. I just think it's a fucking tremendous record. And I kind of wish that we'd heard more Brian Robertson Motorhead. It's one of them where I kind of want that. I feel like it's that good. I would just dearly have loved to. What else could they have done if they'd stayed together? I don't think it was ever going to fucking work by the sounds of it, was it? But
the only reason that he was in the band was because fucking Filthy was a massive Thin Lizzy fan.
Yeah.
And fucking Eddie left because he got pissed. Well, they were pissed off at the shit they got for Iron Fist production.
Yeah.
And Eddie was more interested in Fastway and Tank, so they left him. And then we got fucking Brian, but it was always a favourite of fucking Phil. And then he started wearing fucking satin shorts. Like, that's just fucking flying more, is it? You know,
yeah,
he got the fucking. What a fucking album! Like,
it is an absolute fucking belter from beginning to end. Like you say, what a way to finish it, die you bastards. Just fucking great. Funny Farm opening it. Yeah, I fucking love it. My number 3 could have been higher. I rate it that highly. It's a fucking majestic record. Yeah.
Great record.
I'll just say I'm glad we all fucking like it, because it would be nothing worse if someone came on and go, that's my number 22. It's fucking shit. Because I probably wouldn't have liked it.
It's like fucking Mr. Boulder. When Mr. Boulder ranked Killers by Iron Maiden at number 17, and how much shit he got it. And the last fucking stream I done was Metal Mickey. And fucking, he came on, he decided to go, lads. And me and Mickey were going, you must show your face here. You're disgusting. Saying Killer was number 17. You're fucking out of order. Fucking bad.
Shocking.
Fucking bold. I think, is he? Right, my number 2 is In Space.
Nice.
Love Like a Reptile, Shoot a Bat, Live to Win, Fast and Loose, With Their Own Crew, Fire, Jailbait. This is for all the 15-year-old fucking, what's he called? All the 15-year-old fucking skunks in the audience. This is for them. Dance. Bite every word in Bite the Bullet is fucking true. The Chase by the Carts and then the Hammer. There's footage on YouTube of fucking Motorhead playing some Saturday morning kids show, playing a Hammer, and they're outside. And Lemmy's still got the fucking snaggle teeth anyway. And they're all wearing fucking aviator specs. And they're just fucking belting it. Oh, it's magic. And Scott Ian, album, the live album, Everything Loud and Everything Else, he got asked for a quote. And he was like, well, he goes, when I first seen this album in a record shop, he thought, who are these strange Mexicans? He thought they were Mexicans. But they're a quarry in Barnsley. That's fucking gold. But
fucking brilliant. Yeah.
Every song on it's a fucking peach. Every fucking song on it's a peach.
I'm sure there's bands out there that go, I wish I could just have written one of them songs. Because they're so fucking good.
It's
just fucking. There's an interview with him on YouTube, right? And it's filthy and fucking blemmy. And he's got all these records up in the fucking wall. And the guy, the interviewer goes, what do you think when people say that this sort of music causes violence? And Lemmy's like, violence? What do you mean violence? He boots the fucking the unit or fucking filthy's fucking throw the bed on. And he's like, fucking, you hold him, I'll cut him. Fucking magic. Fucking magic. All right. Well, that was it. Number 2, Ace of Spades.
Fucking legend.
Back to fucking John.
Yep, my number 2 is Overkill.
Oh.
So, original, obviously. What a fucking classic album. It's just so cool.
Metropolis.
No, you're fucking wrong, actually. Metropolis is fucking great.
No.
Yes,
Calm
it
down,
is.
John.
It's fucking awesome. You know, as you say, 1979 was a bit of a year for Motorhead, to be fair.
Something else, yeah.
It's just... Is Overkill like one of the most covered metal songs or something like that? I'm sure it must be.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, isn't it? It's Stay Clean, Won't Pay Your Price, I'll Be Your Sister. As you say, Dave, Capricorn, what a fucking beast of a song. No Class. Fucking hell, how good is No Class? Damage Case, Teardrop, Metropolis, great song. Fucking brilliant. Love it. It had to be my number 2. My number 1 and number 2 have been the same for about a million years. But as I said, Another Perfect Day has worked its way up to number 3. So, but yeah, number 2 had to be. Fucking iconic cover. Everybody loves Overkill. Do they still do it in? Oh, they obviously still don't play anymore because there's no fucker left. But even the last shows, was Overkill still the encore?
Every time I've seen them, I've seen them 11 times, and every time I've seen them, they played Overkill last.
Yeah. So.
And I'm not joking. See when the drums kick in, it sounds like a fucking techno beat. It's got that much fucking clout about it. It's just whacks it. Fucking mental.
And I think when that came out, as you say, that song, the fucking drums by Filthy Animal, I think that's why we love him as a drummer. It's like that fucking drum beat is, it's iconic. It's up there. It doesn't get much better, does it? Fucking great album.
It's like that's probably the first fucking double bass break there is that made everything fucking happen. The same as like Siege with blast beat, saw that stuff. Same fucking fucking double kicks, magic man. Back here's Mark GWSE. Very droll, Mark. Very fucking droll. Fucking go and be filthy and horrible somewhere else if you can't.
So my number 2, guys.
Come on,
probably ludicrously inflated, but I've just loved this record.
I know you do.
Fist, my number 2. Yeah, I rate it so highly. I can't honestly tell you why, to be quite honest with you, but there's just something about it. I mean, Iron Fist, fucking Ace, Heartstone, I love it. I'm the Doctor, Go to Hell. Loser is probably the weakest track for me on this record. If I had to pick one, Sex and Outrage. I just Speed Freak. Fucking hell, I love that tune. It's just Bank of Rights. I love it. There's something about this era as well. It's almost like they're not taking themselves too seriously as well. And there's just something sort of playful about it, a bit sort of
just having a laugh,
a bit over the top. Yeah. And it's that move to more of a I don't know, maybe it's like the Nawabam vibe of stuff that was happening around at the time that they maybe sort of got influenced by, but there's just somewhat classic about this. And yeah, it was, I don't know if it'll ever be my number one. And if you've been following this, you can probably guess what my number one is. But I don't know if it'll ever oust what is at number one.
Have you ever heard the alternate version of fucking Heart of Stone? Lemmy Goes to the Pub?
No, I don't know if I have. No.
Search it out. There's a song with Lemmy Goes to the Pub. And it's just about him and some young fucking underage dame trying to fucking get him to buy drinks for him. And he just fucking annihilates her.
It's on the CD, mate. It's on the CD. You know the one with the same thing as the, yeah, it's on there.
There you go.
It's the extra tracks. And I zoom in. Probably fucking not.
There you go. Classic.
Anyway, it's track 15. Lemmy Goes to the Pub. Yeah.
I've not heard that. I must hear that. Yeah. So
it's fucking great. He just rips the fuck out of some day, mate. It's fucking brilliant.
It's good. It's very, yeah.
I fucking love that record. Yeah.
That's my number one.
Wow.
I knew it. As I said, I know Dave. I was a few months ago. I was fucking playing it, and Dave went, "That's my favorite Motorhead album." I was like, "Fucking hell, wow!" So I knew it was your favorite, mate. Yeah.
Title track's my favorite song of all time. Magic.
It's fucking amazing. Right up there, yeah.
Blackheart's a killer. Stone Dead Forever. The slide guitars are bitching. The Wolves fucking speed metal. Traitors, Magic, Dogs, All For You's a love song, and Boogie Man's fucking tatties. Fucking we play rock and roll. We're fucking yeah. Fucking love that shit.
It is fucking ace. Yeah, it is. Yeah, like you say, that title track is just immense. Yeah. Immense tune.
Fucking magic. Just
great.
Fucking wipes you through everything. And Iron Maiden's my favourite band of all time. But that song's bigger than all the Iron Maiden stuff. Rock and roll. Come on.
Wow. Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Beast of an album. That was my number 4. That's why I like it. It's fucking great. But
I think I've worked out your number one, John. There it is. Yeah.
It always has been ever since I heard this album. It's perfect. I really think it's a perfect album. It's 10 out of 10. The other stuff out as well. But do you know what my favourite track on here is? It's probably The Chase Is Better Than The Catch. I just fucking love it. And I can't tell you why.
The Chase is better than The Snatch.
Yeah, it's just awesome. Ace of Spades is great. Love Me Like a Reptile. Shooting Back. Live to Win. Fast and Loose. I think it's all the titles just seem all iconic. You know, there's like, you know, they seem like almost they could be memes or whatever you fucking kids call them these days. But We Are the Road Crew, Firefire, Jailbait, Dance, Bite the Bullet, fucking, as you say, Chase Better Than Catch, The Hammer. Fucking, I don't know.
That's wait, I remember it now. Earlier on, he goes to a live album, he goes, "This is for all the 15-year-old scrubbers trying to get laid in the place. This is Jailbait." Fucking alien.
Just absolutely awesome.
Chicks backstage. Just fucking magic.
Just
I mean,
I can't really speak about it enough because it's just and it annoys me that it's too iconic and it's one of them that I almost feel bad saying about it, but you can't, you know.
I mean, a lot of folks say, well, it's a cliche saying that that's your favourite album because it's Ace of Spades, but the fact is, Ace of Spades is one of the most mental tunes of all time. So it's fucking not for that reason, Ken. But at the same time, it's the song I probably like least on the album. But it's still fucking bitching.
But it's also one of them songs that you know, is played on fucking Planet Rock, and it's played all the time on. And you still can't not nod your head and sing along to it, and I'm not bored of it. I'm never get bored of Ace of Spades.
I'm not bored of it. No, yeah.
But
it's a bit like it's the same as fucking Unskinny Bop. I mean,
you'll never like it. Yeah, I know.
It's one of the few classics that live forever. Right, my number one.
Ace of Spades, Unskinny Bop, you know, they're all there.
That's my number one.
Overkill's number one. Shit, dude.
Overkill, number one. It's just, John touched on it before and we've mentioned it loads. It's just iconic in every sense. Iconic artwork. What a year for Motorhead. Overkill is my favourite Motorhead tune. If I had to pick one song, if I had a gun to my head, my favourite Motorhead song, it would be Overkill, because I love the fucking multiple endings and the fact that, especially when you see it live as well, it's like you think it's finished. No, here it comes again and again and again, and it's just fucking majestic. And that about when you see them explaining that they've gone out of the rehearsal room and Filthy Animal's just there sort of messing around and like, oh, what's he doing there? Came back into the rehearsal room. And I mean, our drummer Brian in band would sort of tell you that it's actually sort of, it's quite sloppily played when you listen to it compared to a lot of, obviously because fucking double bass has been refined to a fine art these days, hasn't it? But I just love everything about it. And it's just, for me, it's just banger after banger. Stay Clean, another fucking gem of a tune. I Won't Pay Your Price, I'll Be Your Sister, Capricorn, No Class, Damage Case, fucking one of my favourite tracks of all time, Tear You Down. I do like Metropolis as well. Limb from Limb, All Killer, No Filler, and it had to be my number one, quite honestly. I couldn't really look anywhere outside of that. It's just it. Everything about it.
It's a beast of an album, even with Metropolis on it.
It's a fucking masterpiece, yeah. So, yeah. It was all, like I said, there's been some fluctuation with this, and when I started really digging down and thinking right about this ranking, that never remotely looked like moving off a number one for me. It was always there right from the get-go. So,
same with Ace of Spades.
Yeah,
it's always going to be number one.
Overkill is my favourite Motorhead album.
Look at this fucking blasphemer in the comments. Look at this.
Blasphemer.
Fucking Judas Priest. Fuck off. You can get to the fuck. Look at you when him taking it up to fucking Gary. You can get the fuck. Yeah, no. I mean, Rob Halford. I saw Iron Maiden on the Brave New World tour, and they had Rob Halford's solo band Halford playing, and they were fucking banging. They were all right, but Judas Priest playing that, and then fucking every year, fucking what the fuck's his name? Rob Halford. He releases a Christmas album every year. It's like, you fucking absolute cunt. Fuck off. Fuck Judas Priest. Get the fuck. There's got to be 3 good songs, maybe. Fuck them. Right.
We won't be doing a Judas Priest ranking anytime soon, I'm assuming. Yeah, so.
No. That was minus fucking 10. They'll fucking lot of them. They'll fucking
I do like Painkiller. I think Painkiller's a cracker. But yeah. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the Priest. No, that was ace. Right, so I really enjoyed putting this ranking together, actually. It was fucking hard work, and I did have to fucking dive back over a few, which quite frankly I've forgotten about.
Any fucking thoughts of your live albums?
Yeah, live albums.
I've only heard No Sleep. That's that's the only one.
You need to fucking up your game.
Yeah, I need to sort that out, really. Yeah, it's weird live albums. There's some absolutely unrivaled live albums out there from various bands and stuff like that, and No Sleep Till Hammersmith being one of them. But live albums aren't often ones that I go to, weirdly.
Right. It's a good album, right? And then at the end of side 1, Lemmy's speaking to the crowd, going, right, he's away, and just the tune. And they fucking fade it out, and then you turn the record on and fade it back up. It's like, you cunts. They couldn't have fucking waited. But the best Motorhead live album, apart from Live at Hammersmith, is the 30th anniversary one.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That
fucking weapon. Absolute weapon. He goes, oh, all right, this is for all the Hells Angels in the place. This is for me. This is over the top. And then they play over the top at fucking Mach 10. It's fucking full bore. Oh,
I think I saw them on that tour, Dave. Was that the 35th anniversary? Was that when they had Mike Monroe supporting them?
No, 30th anniversary, but I remember that Mike Monroe. Because
I saw they played
they
played North Wales then, and I saw them sporting with Mike Munro. And
I saw them in Aberdeen,
right? Where
girls'
school and fucking
the next night after in Glasgow, and he tried to climb up the fucking wall, up to the balcony.
Mike Munro, yeah, he does that. Yeah,
it's like just hope he fucking falls off because he says I can't. But, well, no. Nah, fuck Mike Munro. But no,
I've got a T-shirt I've got a T-shirt with Lemmy, Mike Munro, and Steve Baters from Lords of the New Church, and what was his original band from the States? Anyway, the punk one, but it's really cool. It's got Steve, Mike Munro, and Lemmy. I'm a big Hanoi Rocks fan, so I think fucking Mike Munro's really cool. But
the best thing about Hanoi Rocks is Butt Fuck by Nuclear Assault. And the wrote it about fucking Vince Neil fucking nailing the boy in a fucking car crash. It was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, he killed the drummer, didn't he? Yeah.
But, fuck, yeah.
Butt fuck, because for years, it said Nuclear Assault record was you figure it out, and for fucking years and years and years, right? And then I just happened to check online to see if the lyrics were there. And it's like it's just total fucking. Oh no, they're going on about how he's Razzle's Grim Reaper and everything. It's fucking brutal. But it's like, well, quite right. I mean, he got off with it for £2 million. He paid £2 million so he didn't go to jail. It's like, oh fuck you killed him, and he spasticated somebody else in the same crash, and he got off with it for fucking £2 million. You can fuck off and die. Fuck him.
Nah. I said I was supposed to see. Me and my mates were supposed to go and see Hanoi on the tour, but obviously it was fucking cancelled because Nazzle got killed, and they just fucking split up and that. But, yeah.
It's all right. You saved your fucking lug hole, so that would have been a fucking mess. It was cock rock shite.
No, it's not. They were punk. Hanoi Rocks were always punk. They're a fucking great band. Yeah, they were punk based, and the same sort of sound. It was almost like a motorhead sound. That's why Lemmy got on so well with Mike Munro. It was rock and roll. They were punk based.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
It's wrong.
He's wrong.
Says Mr. Fucking Techno. I don't know.
Calm down, Jonathan. Calm down. I don't even have to fucking roll my eye out into fucking Wales to fucking chin you.
So I'm coming up to Scotland on January, mate. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be fucking coughing mulch before you go back to fucking Wales. You can't fucking right. You'll be a big puddle of leak mulch. That's what that'll mean.
It'll be good.
I've had a fucking whale of a time tonight, lads. It's been ace.
Have you had fun, mate? Is this your first? Is this your cherry,
this is
mate?
my first live stream, yeah. I'm not.
You obviously couldn't tell.
I've got to go to sleep, people. Yeah. I've had a very long day. I've been up this morning, taking the lad to swimming lessons. Then we had to go and look at fucking some bear hunt thing in Leeds, not actual bears. Then I left them in town and walked down to Ellen Road, watched the footy. Come on, the Leeds, mighty Leeds. Then got back home, fired some tea in me, and now I'm here now for this. It's been an action-packed day.
Doesn't get much better, mate.
It don't. No, it's been ace. Yeah, been well up for this.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hold on. I'll end the stream here, and then we can hear a chat after it. All right. You bunch of rent boys can fucking do one. End of stream.
It's been a fucking pleasure, guys. Yeah.
See you, boys.
Take it, Susie.